Let's have him as like the middle point.
Okay, so if Kyler is 5, then I would say 7 or 8.
Okay.
And he's 19.
It's okay. I'm socially awkward too.
But Ricky, you're a math teacher. You're allowed to be.
Yeah. I just don't talk to people.
I am. Well, depends on the context for me. Sometimes I've been all of them.
Be right back. I'm gonna go grab the iPad so I can doodle while we do this on my spellbook.
Ooh, iPad. Fancy.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to charge my iPad.
All right, so you know how when you have like an electronics screwdriver set, like for the small screws, right? And you
Yeah.
sometimes put the screws back in the container with the screwdriver set, so you know where they are and where to hold them. I have like 5 screws here, and I have no idea what they're for. And so there's just something out there in my house right now that's missing 5 screws. I have no recollection of what it is. Oh, actually, I think I figured it out. They're to my servos. Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. Got that last bit of prep written down that I needed. All right. Everybody's ready?
Yep.
Oh, I.
All right. Dale, would you give us a recap of last session?
Well, you see, ladies and gentlemen, last session, our intrepid students and wizardly novitiates were all together doing a thing at that one place, and it was very informative. And okay, seriously though, I don't remember. We were in the city, and I think all of us actually went out towards. We were out and about in the Abjuration Quarter, and we went and we talked to Lord Halamath the 7th and
6th.
Oh, I was close. I was gonna say like the. I was actually gonna say the 6th.
You said 7th.
I did say 7th. You're right. So
I was gonna
Lord
say
Halamath the 6th, and we informed him of everything. We learned that the bad guys. I forgot what they're the masked people.
The Yume Uso.
The Yume Uso. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better about forgetting it because that was there's a lot.
That's
going
okay.
on.
That's
Anyway.
okay. It's
the Luffy Gusho.
The Fusa who are attacking.
Yes.
Yume Uso have more or less gotten into everybody's heads and modified everyone's memories, and we are in character pretty certain that they have also modified the memory of Lord Halamath in some way. My characters went to the component shop he used to be at, and he pulled out one of the demon stones, and had more or less learned to barter about it. And now we are heading back to bed. I think that's where we're currently at.
all right. I believe the exception to heading back to bed was Talash, who had gone to the School of Conjuration and was given the last few things that he needed in order to summon or to cast Find Familiar.
Yep.
Which you then performed and summoned your snake.
Which I haven't gotten a name yet, so I will think of a name as
Feathery
we're progressing.
Yes, the feathered snake.
Yep, feathered.
Yes.
Coral blue.
When you level up, you should give it wings.
Well, it has little bits of wings. I don't know if it can level up. David?
True.
It doesn't technically level up. Like it just kind of goes. I don't know actually what changes as you level up.
I don't
I
think it
don't.
does.
It might be nothing, but it could just be like style or something. I don't know.
Gets little wings.
Flavor.
He already has little wings trying to grow.
Let's see. Find familiar.
I don't think anything actually changes.
Yeah, nothing changes as you level up.
Oh, hey, he could turn into a flying snake.
I can see
Those
through
are-
his eyes.
Are
That's what I
tiny beasts. So, I mean,
I
that's an
can-
option. I'm just saying.
I can like
Because there's regular snakes, and then there's flying snakes. Anyway, sorry. I'll leave
Anyway.
that alone.
So, Talash, were you doing anything? Did you want to do anything else before you came back to the dormitory?
I was gonna ask about how we are to learn spells. So we have to actually go and like do the research or what?
So you need to be taking the classes
Mm-hmm.
with your. You need to talk with your professors. You, or I guess I shouldn't say you need to. I'm saying these are ways that you can. You can do the classes with your professors. You can find spell books
Mm-hmm.
from other wizards and copy the spells. However, in order to do that portion, it costs gold.
Mm-hmm.
Well, really, you have to use special inks and parchment and stuff to copy the spells down, and take some time to do that, to copy it into it. And that's laid out.
Now, do we need parchment if we put it into our spell books?
No.
Okay.
Let me see. Where is it?
That's like if we wanted to create scrolls and stuff, right? Or what if we wanted to like?
All right, here we are.
learn-
Copying a spell into the book. When
Oh,
you find a wizard spell of first level or higher, and so you can't learn cantrips this way. Cantrips are an innate thing that you learn, and that cantrips you get when you level up.
right.
Everything else is stuff that you learn like this. So when you find a wizard spell of first level or higher, you can add it to your spell book. If it is of a spell level, you can prepare, and if you can spare the time to decipher and copy it. Copying that spell into your spell book involves reproducing the basic form of the spell, then deciphering the unique system of notation used by the wizard who wrote it. You must practice the spell until you understand the sounds or gestures required, then transcribe it into your spell book using your own notation. For each level of the spell, the process takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold pieces. Now that cost is halved and the time is halved if it is of your school.
Okay.
Yes.
But otherwise it's 2 hours and 50 GP. The cost represents material components you expend as you experiment with the spell to master it, as well as the fine inks you need to record it. Once you have spent this time and money, you can prepare the spell just like your other spells.
Okay. So, okay. So no, I do not go study and learn and because I don't have money.
Is-
Oh, by the
Oh.
way, for some reason I can't access Tensor's floating disk.
Is there one just called floating disk? Because it's the exact same spell. I don't know why it's in there twice, but it is.
Yes.
And I wonder if it's they were just trying to like
It just depends. where
phase
it's
it out
coming
or
from.
something.
Yes. I also can't I don't have access to Xenothar's Guide to Everything either,
Hmm.
which is weird. But
We're gonna disable content sharing and then re-enable it.
Okay.
Boop.
Yeah, because you should have access to that due to Dale's content sharing.
Yeah, it says it's shared, so. I don't know.
which apparently doesn't work for me. Maybe
And you're
it's-
accessing it through your Talash
hold
page,
up.
right?
I wasn't signed in. That's why.
That's
Oh,
why.
I wasn't signed in. That makes more sense.
that was easy. Thank you, Staples button. Okay, let's see.
Okay. So has everybody gathered
Then-
back at the dormitories then?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So what do you do?
I go to sleep.
Sleep. Long rest.
I shower.
Okay.
I lock our door.
I do
with
laundry.
Our menial lock.
Laundry.
I'm not
And then
sleeping in these dirty
meditates.
clothes.
I've been dirty my whole life.
All right. You do some menial chores, take a shower, clean some stuff, and then you all go to bed.
Yes.
meditating. But yeah.
Yes, I will meditate for 4 hours. Actually, no, I'm gonna stay up, and while I stay up, I'm going to read up on more demons and stuff anything that I can discover that will be helpful, that may be arcane in nature.
Okay. I will give you
before Alfred goes to bed.
advantage.
Before Alfred go, oh wait,
No, go ahead. What were you saying before people
I
go
was
to
going
bed?
to say before Alfred goes to bed, I would like to ask him if I could look through his spellbook.
No.
Just say no. Maybe later.
Like, what? Why? Like, aren't you going to bed?
Well, I've well, us Eladrin actually sleep kind of faster than you guys do. It's complicated. I mean, I can sleep in half the time and get twice the benefit. So I'll be up for a little bit longer just to make sure that we're all awake at the same time and I don't have to sit here and watch you all sleep. So I was just thinking that maybe you would be willing to share your spellbook and I could see how you write stuff. And I'm particularly interested in some of the evocative spells that you have.
If you promise not to take it out of the bedroom area here.
Of course not. Who do you think I am?
Sure.
I'm not
Here.
Remnant. It's fine.
I take it off my side and I give it to him.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to tuck that in one side, and then I'm going to spend 1 hour reading the demon book, and then the next 3 hours leafing through, looking at his style, and trying to see if there's any spell that I'd like to learn.
Okay.
Is that okay?
The next time that you have to make a skill check related to demons, I'll give you advantage on that. So.
Oh, sweet. Okay. All right.
All right then. So you all have a long rest.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So as you are, time is nearing the long rest. You are all still asleep. Remnant, you are suddenly shooken awake by.
Wait, do I complete a long rest?
Yes. You complete
Okay.
a long rest. Yeah, everybody's completed a long rest.
You've done this to us before, so
My character's life flashed before her eyes again.
Again. But everybody took a long rest.
Okay, yes, long rest required.
Halamath, and you wake up to your body being shook, and you see Halamath standing over you. He says, "Wake up, quiet. We're about to be attacked. The Yumiuso are coming. Get everyone up and get ready to move." And he immediately heads over. He walks out the door and goes across the hall to the boys' room, where he goes to the closest bed. Let's see, Talash was over here. I think Alfred was here and Shoyas was here.
I was over here.
You're
That's my
okay,
bed.
whatever.
Yep, that's my bed.
All right, he's gonna go to Alfred first and shake him awake and tell him the same thing.
Okay.
He then goes to Shoyas to wake him up.
I know.
Oh,
Wait,
David, you need
I'm
to.
not like waking up. I'm coming out of a
monitor-
trance.
Yes. Let me promote people.
I'm always pink. Here I am.
Yeah, same. I was like, I'm awake and I saw Lord Halamath and I'm like, I have so many questions, but I am leaving this room.
We locked the door.
So,
Hello.
Aurora, you notice that the magical aura around the lock seems to have been disabled.
He's a wizard.
Well, I'm like, how much can a regular lock and a regular key do?
All right.
Yeah, we really need to rethink our security in the school of magic.
Well,
Magic.
she would teach me arcane lock as soon as I was high enough wizard to learn that. So one day.
One day.
One day more.
All right.
One day more. All right. So
Yeah,
you all
I'm
wake up.
and I'm being as stealthy as possible.
Okay. Halamath goes out into the hallway and goes to the end of the hallway and waits by the door.
Okay.
What do you all do?
Am I
Show
awake?
us my spell book.
I go out.
I
with
go
Ren.
ahead and just I shut it because I had it open on my lap
I
before I
more
fell into my trance.
gracefully than that. Oh. Slide and slink through the hallway.
And I'm currently tempted to use my spider silk climbing shoes to walk along the ceiling.
Am I still asleep?
Okay. Did anyone go to wake up Talash?
Nope, I'm still asleep.
Yeah, so I got my spell book.
Well, I'm not gonna go inside the boys' room again.
Oh, I didn't know this last was still asleep.
Cool.
Flash, wake up.
As he's waking him up, I open my eyes, I shut the book, and then I hand it out to Alfred.
I grab that, hook it back up. Flash, wake up.
Okay, so you wake up. You wake up to his shouting.
I have no money, so I didn't learn
What?
a spell.
What happened? Why are you waking me
Hal-
in the middle of the
Lord-
night?
Halamath says we're about to be under attack by the Umeuso. We gotta go.
What? What? Cecile! And I summon my snake.
All right. Suddenly, a small
I'm trying to
snake
find the
is
snake.
slithering around you.
Where is snake?
So he's not gonna bite me, right?
Oh, that's not that big.
Would
It
I
used to be very, very
understand?
small.
Would I understand that it's a familiar?
Yeah, like that snake's not gonna bite me, is it, Flash?
Yeah, you would understand that.
No, he's this. This is Cecile.
I'm gonna, as I pass Alfred by, and I'm pulling on my
Cecile.
clothing
Cerule.
and belting my
Cerule.
robe.
My bad.
I'm going
His name is
to
Cerule.
pat Alfred on the shoulder and just be like not unless he wants you to, just, and then shoulder my bag and pull out my wand. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna pull out my wand. Oh, I gotta roll for my wand. Okay, 1 second. I will be casting, but I need to roll for it. Now that it's
Okay.
Thor is unsure how much she actually trusts Lord Halamath. You know, he might be being controlled, so she's reserving judgment and watching, but following, you know.
Wand regains 1d3. How
Does
do
he
you get
has his
1d3?
own passive perception?
I'll just roll d6 and divide by 2.
She's just being kind of skitterish.
Yeah, because we were supposed to meet him.
Okay.
Are we
So
all
we're
lining
good.
up right now?
Yeah, go ahead and give me marching order.
Well, I think
while
Brendan and I
while
were
we're
doing
lining up,
fine.
I'm going to be using the spell, the wand, and 1 second, let me get this.
I go up right by the side of Lord Halamath.
I always like to stay in the back. I also whisper to Cerule that to stay roughly about 50 feet behind me, telepathically, obviously, because I can communicate with him telepathically.
Yep.
So I tell him to just stay back about 50 feet and warn me if anything happens.
Okay. All right. So you all start following Halamath. As you step
Right.
forward, he draws out his rapier and he pushes open the door. And standing
I thought he
at
was
the
gonna
top
bust
of the
the door open.
stairs. No, he doesn't. He tries to be very quiet. But standing at the front, or standing at the top of the stairs, not that big. Are 2 Umeuso.
Dang it, I meant to prepare a chaos bolt, but I didn't do that.
Real fast, Master of Dungeons. I would like to have, like, when I was looking up my wand, my plan was to cast cast it. So I wave it in the air, speaking the verbal Arcana sound, and now I can detect magic. And
Okay, you see. Okay, so with your detect magic eyes, I guess before we'll pause for a moment before the door opens.
okay,
You see, as Halamath draws his weapon, you see it's sheathed in a like a slight ethereal glow of magic, of abjuration magic, or no, transmutation.
Well, no, he's abjuration.
No, you're right. He is abjuration, but
you don't have to
with
use
the
nothing
spell.
but.
Okay.
Yeah, transmutation. Yeah, so you see he coats it in transmutation magic. And you also see abjuration magic kind of flow over him.
Okay.
And then beyond the door, you sense. Where is it? No, that's it. Yeah, that's all you sense.
Okay. Yeah, if it's a thick door, I don't think I'd be able to sense much beyond it.
Oh no, it's not thick enough to block it. You don't sense anything.
Okay.
So Halamath steps forward. He opens the door and sees the two Yume Uso standing in front of you. Everyone, roll initiative.
Yeah. Rolling initiative.
David, my
That's
snake
zero.
rolls initiative as well.
That is
Does
a
he roll-
2.
Does he move on your initiative, or is it?
Your familiar acts independently of you, but always obeys your command. In combat, it rolls its own initiative and acts on its own turn.
Okay.
A familiar can't attack, but can take other actions as normal.
Yeah.
But my poisonous snake has bite.
Um,
All right, that's a 15 initiative for me.
Oh, where's my dice? Dicey dice.
21 for Aurora.
I got a 7.
okay. Let's start at the top. So Elrora, what'd you get? 21.
21.
Nice.
I got a nat 20.
So what is your actual initiative then?
20, because I believe it's on Dex.
Yeah.
Yeah, just 20. This is not the time for me to get a nat 20.
I know, I rolled an 18 and
You're
I was like,
wasting them, Ricky.
seriously? Seriously, Dad?
This is a
Okay.
wasted nat 20
Remnant,
of
what
a
was
nat 20.
yours?
15.
15. Shaw's got a 2. Alfred, what was your initiative?
7.
7. Okay.
Yeah, I got a garbage roll. Oh, I really did. Oh, I'm so upset because I meant to.
It's okay, the Yume Uso got a 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dave, you got to roll for Halamath.
Oh, yes, you're right. He got a 9.
Okay, still better than Yume Uso.
Yeah, they rolled like garbage. So thank goodness for that.
But it's also just initiative.
Yep. All right. So, upon seeing the door open, the two Yume also go, "Ah, you're awake." Or I guess one of the Yume Uso, we'll say Mask Figure 1, which I should really rename them now. But Yume Uso 1, he speaks and is like, "Ah, you're awake. How can we help you?"
So here's my question. How tall are the ceilings? In this
The ceilings in this hallway are about 15 feet tall. And you're on the ceiling, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm totally still within line of sight.
Yes.
Okay.
Just upside down.
Oh, just going out for some early morning stargazing spell learning stuff. I don't think we need any help though.
Oh, you don't need any help, do you? Well, why don't you come down? May we speak with you a moment?
I prefer it up here. It's not you. It's a rat thing with the bakers. I like being high up. There were lots of rats. It was a day.
I see. Well, Aurora, are you going to do anything as it is your turn?
No, I'm just holding action. I'm not sure what I want to do.
You can ready a spell, right, as an action,
Yes.
just in case, and then you can activate it as a reaction. Is that how it works?
Mm-hmm. So the way sorry, you don't activate it as a reaction. I'm sorry about that. No, so you ready an action, and that basically pulls you out of the initiative order until either it cycles back around or the condition is met for your readied action.
Okay. Oh,
At which point you are reinserted in the initiative order at that point.
okay. But okay, so say I ready an action. Does that and I activate my action later? Does that mean I go? Is that my new initiative? Is to activate it later, or is it just set? I'm back at 20. Like say I take my readied action after Halamath. Does that mean I'm now after Halamath from now on?
Yes, you're now after, like it you reinserts you in initiative order at that new point.
Okay.
I do want to roll sense motive. Can I roll sense motive?
Yeah, you can roll insight.
Insight. That's the one I was meaning. That is a 15.
Okay. You feel like these guys are here. They have no reason that you know of for them to be here, and they definitely feel pretty sketch.
What a sketch.
Super sketch. Okay. I'm ending my turn.
Okay. Talash, what do you do?
Well, considering I don't like these guys, I'm going to step back 15 feet. And then I will. Oh, should I roll? You need a roll for my snake as well.
Oh, no, you
Or
roll.
do I roll for it? Oh, I roll.
Yeah,
for
you
it?
roll for it.
Okay, he got a 1. All right, well, I'll take the nat 1 there. I'll take the nat 1 there.
All right.
Cecile.
Got two ends of the extreme back
Snick.
to back. Jeez.
I know, right? And then I cast Ice Knife. Whatever. I cast Ice Knife at them. I go and I shoot Ice Knives. So I roll.
Counterspell.
They roll. They just go counterspell.
They cast counterspell.
Oh.
Dale, do you know you're muted?
Okay. I do now.
What's
Can they even see him?
Yes. Yes, they can.
Dark vision. Well. Okay.
Hey, friendly PSA. Dark vision only gives you. It doesn't actually let you see completely in the dark. You just have disadvantage in the dark instead of being able to see nothing.
No, I thought it was you.
You can see black and white.
No,
I thought.
Yeah, you can see black and white up to 60 feet.
But it's like a dim light condition.
Yeah.
Right.
And so you still don't have perfect visibility in the dark.
Yeah.
So you, yeah. Let me find it. Is that okay if I?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. So, yeah, they counterspell you. Now, one thing is as you start to pull and push on the weave of magic, you feel you feel magic flowing from underneath you. You are close enough to the waystone that it is not draining your spell points.
Oh, okay.
Oh, snaps.
That
makes the world a
blessing and a
difference.
curse for us today.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
In that case, I will just use a bonus action to ready my dagger. Is that how
Okay.
it works? Yeah.
Uh, kind of not. I mean, it's not a bonus action. Like that's a free action. You
Oh,
draw
it's a
your
free
dagger.
action? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just draw out
I
your
just
dagger.
draw
That's
my
fine.
dagger.
Okay. Did you want to move at all?
I moved 15 feet back.
Okay, you already moved yourself.
Yeah, I already
Okay,
moved
fine.
myself 15 feet.
All right, Remnant, it's your turn.
I ready an action.
Actually, I couldn't have cast the ice knife. They were too far away. Oh well.
Wait, so they counterspelled. What did that do?
Just negate it, right?
Yeah, so it as he started to pull on the threads of the weave of magic, they basically severed his spell in half. Like they cut his spell in half and interrupted his weave, and so the magic just kind of pattered back out into the weave.
Does that mean
Okay.
the little drips of ice knife just turned into water, or what?
Yeah, they just like turn to water and just kind of fade away.
Oh.
Okay. I ready an action that I'll
Okay, then.
shoot a firebolt if they or firebolt at, do I have to specify which one?
Yes, please.
Okay. Whichever one starts talking. Well,
Number one has been the one doing all of the talking so
Okay.
far.
I will shoot a firebolt if he starts saying like a charm. If he starts trying to charm.
Okay.
So that I ready that action.
Is that how it's spelled, David? Yume Uso
Where did you type it?
on the person.
Oh, on the person. Yes, that is
How
correct.
he's right. Okay, cool. I'm gonna save him as this now. Save object.
Yeah,
All right.
you may like, if the food was Yumi.
Okay. And my turn is over.
Okay, you didn't want to move?
No, I'll just stay there.
All right. It's Halamath's turn. And he starts walking forward and stops 10 feet from them. This is why are you here? Oh, we've come to speak with the children. They're none of your concern. Now be gone. When they refuse to back down, Halamath charges forward and barrels into the first one. And him and the Yumeuso both, he pushes them and they both go down the stairs and are now out of sight.
All right. Well, I can go back to bed now. I'm just kidding.
Elfred, it's your turn.
So they're both down the stairs now. We can't see them.
Halamath and number one and the Yumeuso one are down the stairs.
Oh, so Yumi, so 3 is still there.
Right.
I
Wait, I thought there were
Let's see
only
what
two of
I'm
them.
gonna do.
Sorry.
There are only
Two.
two. This
It's
one's
one
just
and 3. It's just
that's
one,
just his name
yeah,
in
that's
this
his
one.
name is 1 and 3.
Oh, okay.
let's see. I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolt. On
Okay.
Number 3. I'm gonna cast it as a level 2 spell, because I can do that.
All right. Counterspell.
I feel like
Well-
you guys have not been paying attention.
I can't even see you, Talash. I didn't see you, Talash. I'm looking at them the whole time.
Oh, that's true. You know what? That's a good
Well,
point.
so I don't know that they could just counter spell like that.
Yep. So as you started to cast Chaos Bolt, he waved his hand and your magic just kind of crumbled and fizzled out.
That's true. Considering that ice knife has
Can
no
I
roll, it's just all somatic. So
after he does that, do I have enough that I can just charge him and just try to push him down the stairs?
Now that would be an action to push somebody.
Okay, then I'm just gonna
Move at him really fast and try to move
Yeah.
through his square with enough velocity that he moves with you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move and go like 15
Gosh.
feet, and I'm gonna do a battle cry to try and intimidate him.
Okay. Yeah, so you charge at him and you yell. Go ahead and roll intimidation.
Sneak
This-
attack.
This scrawny 16-year-old half elf.
Ah! Stupid! I got a 4. That's a bunch of crap.
He laughs at you. He is completely unfazed by your battle cry.
All right, well that was that. I mean, I'm 16. Like, what else am I gonna do? Like,
Yep, that sounds about right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Story checks out.
well,
What
that's
Just
time of
saying we understand.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. It
That's
is
all I
now.
do.
It is now the Yume Uso's turn. He reaches out his hand to you and closes his fingers very quickly. Casts hold person.
Can I
Counter
resist
spell.
that or no?
Yes, I'm pulling it up right now.
I learned counter spell.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Yes.
What? Okay, wisdom. All right, give me something. I have a 7.
Yay!
You are paralyzed. You feel your body just kind of.
Yeah. Well,
And
I
you're
rolled
now
a
stuck
3, actually.
standing
I rolled a
there.
3.
Neville,
and I have
I'm
a
really,
plus
really
4.
sorry about this.
I was like, you got Neville Longbottomed.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I
Dude,
was
that
thinking-
means
I
you're going to
just
become the
got
real
wrecked.
hero of the story.
I
He
was
then
thinking the
steps
whole Darth
forward.
Vader thing.
to stand right next to Alfred. And
Does he
kind
do
of
does he say anything?
no, he doesn't say anything to you, but he just kind of holds. He steps behind you and
He's
like
using
turns you around
as
and
a
uses you as a
shield.
shield. He uses you for cover.
Oh great!
Oh my gosh.
16-year-old.
Shoyas,
decided to
it's your
jump.
turn.
Oh gosh.
What are the
I
odds
start
that I
shouting
could
profanities at him.
Whisper the incantation to a spell. No, not allowed.
Oh, sorry. What was that, Shoyas?
I said, what are the odds that I'd be able to whisper the incantation, like to quiet cast it?
It does.
Yeah,
or is
go
that,
ahead.
Or is that like an advanced thing?
Yeah, go ahead and make a
Stealth?
stealth. That's what they're called. Stealth check.
Yep.
6.
Nah.
All right. So you were not very quiet, but go ahead and what are you casting?
I was going to cast Mind Sliver.
Okay, you succeed.
Okay. I cast Mind Sliver then. He needs to succeed on an intelligence saving throw. So let me double check that. It's not a 12. This is a. It doesn't show. It just says the class. Let me see. That is a enchantment, I think. Oh, enchantment cantrip. Okay. Enchant. He needs to beat an 11 to not get hurt by this.
All right. He succeeds.
He rolled a 2.
You got a 19.
Dang.
Well,
I was just about to do port, but I was just a second too late. All right,
Oh.
he succeeds.
I'm sorry.
All right, it's fine. It's
well, he
fine.
was saying it. as-
You were saying it, so if you wanted to, like, I'll let
Wait,
that
did you
count
roll your
since you.
2 numbers for today?
I already rolled them. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he already.
gets,
I'll let it count. Yeah,
he gets.
because you
an
did start
8.
saying it. He gets
He
an
rolls
8.
an 8.
He rolls an 8. All right. So yeah, he fails.
Okay, he takes 1d6 psychic damage and loses 1d4 from his next saving throw. That is a 6.
Nice.
Headache. Headache for you. You get a headache. and
All right,
you
he
get a
kind of
headache.
reels back, holds onto his head, massages his temples underneath his mask.
At that point, I'm going to point at Aurora. It was her.
Wow.
All right, it is
You're behind me. How would
Cyril's
you-
turn. It is the snake's turn.
Oh. Snaky Boy, I command him to just stay at the back door and inform me if anything happens.
Okay.
Or actually, you know what? I tell him to go underneath the door and tell me.
All right, so he goes underneath the door,
Yeah.
and
Does he see
you just get the impression there's a staircase going up, but nothing
Okay.
And there's torches flittering in their
I tell
sconces.
him to hide along the wall to make him as invisible as possible, hide in a crack or something. And
Okay,
if,
go ahead and make a
if
stealth check for him.
okay. There's no bonuses, just him just rolling, right?
No, but I'll give it advantage since he is very small.
Yes. Ah. Okay, it was a 12.
A 12. Okay. All right, Aurora, it is your turn.
Cereal. That's what I've named him. I'm still debating on names for him. He could just be Snick.
Okay. I need to go let a dog out. I'll be right back.
Okay.
No, let a dog out here so that he can attack.
All right, Janaea, Aurora, what would you like to do?
I'm going to do Toll the Dead. So it's a saving throw of Wisdom 11.
Got a 12.
So that went through.
Rude.
No, so he saved.
No, but like he didn't counterspell it.
Correct.
He just said, "Oh, okay."
Well, he's concentrating
Oh,
on
okay.
keeping me in the hold.
I think I get it.
Well, that's not
No.
why.
Can I speak? Can
yeah.
Talasha speak? Guys,
Yeah, you can speak.
don't
Oh, also
use
he can speak.
spells that are taking magic from the weave. Or taking
So
power
the rest
from
of you
the
hear
weave.
this, and that makes no sense to anyone because all magic uses the weave.
Like, Talash is trying. Oh, okay. Well, that's what Talash says. He's trying to like explain it, but that's the best way he could explain it.
I want to.
That's what he says.
Okay. Well, Talash, it is your
Uh,
turn.
Dungeon Master, quick question for you.
Yes.
Have you been rolling when I hit him? Did you have him roll a concentration check?
I did, and he succeeded.
Dang, I wish I'd
Wait,
known about that because then I'd
wait.
use my portent on that too.
Hey,
That's
Oh.
okay. That's
Hey,
okay. No worries.
Doesn't Mind Sliver make it so that he takes a disadvantage, or it's like minus?
Oh, you're right. It's minus 1d4. Let me
On a
throw that in.
save. That's
Yeah.
right.
Hello,
You're right,
guys.
on the save.
Hello.
Oh,
Big money,
okay.
big
No,
money.
he failed. 'Cause I
Yeah,
rolled a 4
big
on minus
money.
4.
Yeah. Okay.
So he fails that concentration, and Alfred is no longer paralyzed as he reels back at the psychic energy.
Again,
assailing
I'd like to remind you that I point at Aurora and say,
him. Yeah.
You're
What did you actually
behind
say?
me. Would he even see that?
He just sees.
What did
black
you
and
say,
white.
Dale? Because I could not hear you.
"Oh,
She did it.
I'm pointing at her and saying she did it."
Oh, she
it
did
wasn't
it.
me. She did it.
Okay. I want to tell Alfred to get out of the way. Okay, I move up 5, 6. I move up 30 feet and I get my decanter of endless water ready.
Okay, so you pull
And
out your decanter of
I
endless
pull
water.
out my decanter of endless water and I shout to Alfred, "Get out of the way!" And then that's my readied action. Like as soon as he gets out of the way, I'm going to shout geyser and shoot water at him.
Okay.
Boom, go.
All right, Remnant, it's your turn.
Right. Quick recap of what just happened while I was.
Okay, so Dale's Mind Sliver,
Mhm.
because of the minus 1d4 on the next saving throw that he makes, caused the Yume Uso to fail his Constitution saving throw and maintain concentration. Alfred is no longer paralyzed by hold person. And then Talash stepped forward.
After shouting, "Don't use spells that draw from the weave," because he's trying to figure he's trying to explain something but he can't.
Yeah, which what I said to everyone else, Remnant,
doesn't make
that
any
doesn't make
sense.
any sense because all magic uses the weave.
Yeah. But yeah. So that's what
Anyway, and then he readied an action to
Mhm.
shout geyser with his decanter of endless water as soon as Alfred steps aside.
Okay.
So with that, Remnant, it is your turn.
I wish my character was a little bit cooler and could do some like fun, like anime style parkour flips with the sword. But now she's just gonna, she's gonna.
I mean, you can
run.
try it. It'd be like an acrobatics check, right?
Water breathing, third form.
Yeah, exactly.
Phew.
But no, I think I'm gonna what is it? Rush them with my rapier.
Okay.
And
As you're
Yeah.
rushing, Talash tells you to not stand in
I
front of
tell
me.
her not to come close to me because I'm gonna do something. Don't get within 10 feet of me.
So as you start running forward, everybody shouts at you, "Don't go there!"
Don't get in front of me.
Give me a 10-foot. Don't come within 10 feet of me. I'm gonna cast a spell.
Just throw your sword.
Do you
Just throw
continue
it.
running?
Revenant's just gonna turn back and be like, what? Well, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay, she just stops right there.
Just remember, guys, if we mess up like this regularly, then eventually our group is going to become more cohesive as a unit. To the point that it'll be like,
Or something like that.
Well, I mean, that's the idea. Will it happen?
Okay. So is that your turn? Are you doing anything else?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Alfred, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Earth Tremor.
Okay.
Ooh.
He has to take I think it's Dex. Yeah, he makes a Dex saving throw.
Let me see this spell real fast. 1 second.
I'm sorry. I find it funny that Talash is like, don't use magic. And I'm like, all right, not using magic. And then it's like, wait, use magic.
Yeah, well, it's okay. You guys don't understand. what
Okay,
I'm
you
trying
do
to
Earth
say.
Tremor, and he's gonna counterspell that.
Ah!
Yeah,
I-
Alfred has not listened at all.
Well, look, if I
So he
Uh,
counterspells you. What do you do?
uh
Do you get out
I
of
can't
the
attack
way?
him because I can't
No, but you can
punch
still
him.
move. Do you want to move?
my,
No.
how the turntable.
No, I don't move because he's gonna attack me. So no, I'm not gonna move.
So attacks of opportunity are only if you leave his reach, such as this. Stepping to the side here is not leaving his reach, therefore he does not get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, I thought I was just moving between. Okay.
No,
I
that's
was-
3.5
I moved to
and
the side
4th.
then.
Okay.
Yeah, I moved.
As you
I moved
step
right here.
aside, Talash yells, "Geyser!" and this whoosh wave of water
Yes.
shoots
Okay,
out.
So, he needs to take DC 13 strength saving throw.
DC 13 strength
Yes.
saving.
Yes.
He fails
Yes.
spectacularly.
He takes 1d4 bludgeoning damage and is prone.
Okay.
He
so
takes
gets knocked
4.
prone.
Does he get swept down the stairs?
He takes 4. I don't know.
It does not push them back. It only pushes back inanimate objects.
Yeah,
Wait,
but he
what
gets knocked
prone?
prone though.
Yeah, so now he's laying flat on the ground in a puddle of water, and the
Yes.
rest of the water goes flowing down the stairs.
Okay.
The canter is king.
Well, how much? What did you roll for damage?
Yeah, he took 4.
Yeah, he took 4 damage.
Yep.
Oh,
max
nice.
damage. Ugh.
Only damage he's taken so far.
No,
he
no,
took
he's
mind
taking
sliver.
damage.
Level 3.
He took mind sliver. How much it was 6 damage for mind sliver?
Yeah, it was 6 damage from Mind
Okay.
Sliver.
6 damage. I
Okay,
should have smacked him.
Character, I have this
my
really cool idea for Remnant to just, while he's already
Oh.
down or prone, to just come up and stab him and just
Yeah.
like
Well,
down, like playing dirty. So I have this idea. That's what I would like my character to do.
well, we'll see
But
what
it's
happens.
his turn.
It's his turn.
Yeah, and yeah,
He's just gonna stand up.
he is going to stand up. You are correct.
Yeah.
I'll do it again.
All right, so he stands up, and he turns to the Flash. He's like, "You're an annoying one, aren't you?" And he reaches out and pulls on you. You feel something pull on you. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Wait, is this a charm? Well, I guess my hold action or ready to action doesn't count now.
It is a charm.
Okay.
So yes, you're ready to act. What was your ready to action again? It was if they
To do a fire bolt,
a firebolt if
talk.
they.
If they
but
talk, yeah.
Oh yeah, if they charm,
Could-
we're gonna
could
charm.
I edit that to rush and stab?
Sure.
All right, cool.
So as
Thank
he
you,
begins to chant and cast his spell, you realize what he's doing. You're like, not today.
Not
You run up to
today,
stab
son!
him.
I'm a track star.
So you charge up and stab at the Yume Uso. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Oh yeah.
I've like never done I've only done spell casting damage. So hold on, this is new for me.
So you have to roll a hit,
I'm
and you have your proficiency bonus because you
On
are
my-
proficient in rapiers. I'm guessing, right, David?
Yeah, she's proficient with
She's
that.
proficient in
Now,
rapiers.
also, don't forget to stand up and do a dance over your dice to ensure that they roll properly.
okay. Hold on. Okay, my tabs are being weird. All right. Load. Okay, thank you. So that is with my rapier.
Oh wait, she has a -4 strength.
That's okay.
It's a
Rapiers are
dexterity weapon.
finesse weapons.
Ooh, okay, never mind.
All right, I'm back on the
Very-
soul train.
Back on this train, so you should get a proficiency bonus plus your dex bonus. Is that how it works? How does the hitting work? I don't remember.
Okay.
She rolls to
Take it with
hit
the
against
point
their
here.
AC.
Okay. So wait, roll the hit. So that's a D20.
Yep.
Okay.
Correct.
Plus. Oh, that's
Plus proficiency plus dex.
Okay, so I was
Yep.
right.
So
So
Dex is plus two.
Two.
Where's my proficiency?
Proficiency is just +2, right?
your rapier should be dealing. Oh, it's just +2. That's weird. Oh, she
That's
does have
currently +2.
proficiency.
Yes.
Okay, let me add. I can't add that. Hey,
So you have +4 to whatever you roll.
Yeah.
yes, add +4.
Cool. That's a 9.
So he manages to sidestep you and then finishes his spell.
Ah.
Well, considering you
You're-
told me to roll wisdom, right? I
Yep,
rolled a
you're being
22.
charmed. A 20.
Yeah, I rolled a 22. So I am a wisdom man.
All right. Seeing you resist his charms, and that he's being attacked, and clearly is outnumbered. He's starting to look a little bit worried, but he still stands his ground. Shoyas, it's your turn.
It's my turn. I would like to cast comprehend language. I'm just kidding. All right, let me see. Just a completely unhelpful spell.
Oh, cast identify. Just attack him.
I will now cast identify to find out what he has on him. And what has he got in his pockets? All right, so
It's Clefairy. Fuck.
I'm going to move 5, 10, 15. I'm going to slide in between
Yep.
20.
I'm on the ceiling, so you don't
30.
even have to.
Oh,
No, 20, 25, 30.
dang. Okay, yeah, 30 feet, whatever. It's right there.
Hold on. Where were you? Here?
And I think so.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
At this point, like, I got a lot of adrenaline,
And
okay?
he casts disguise self, and he becomes an old man.
An old beggar man
I look like
with 3 copper in your mouth.
All right. So what do you do?
I'd like to know passively, how does this guy look? I know he's wearing a mask, so it's probably hard to tell. But is he like sore? Does he look like he's had a hard day?
This figure is male. You can see the pointed ears of a elf or at least a fey creature of some sort. The robes blue, a deep blue trimmed in gold, and carries himself of the bearing of one who is used to giving commands and having those commands immediately followed.
Reminds me of the losers from my village. I mean, the elders from my village. Okay. No, I'm kidding. But there is.
No, he's not.
Okay. Maybe not the eldest, but definitely somebody. Okay, let's see. So if he looks like he's still doing okay, then I'm going to go ahead and use a bonus action to cast Scholar's Scrutiny, and that's going to cost me some spell points.
Nope, because you're pulling from the weave.
I'm pulling from the weave. Is that right?
From the Waystone.
The Waystone, that's what it meant.
The Waystone.
Yeah, is that
So you
correct?
cast you cast Scholar Scrutiny.
Scholar's Scrutiny as a
'Cause-
bonus action.
Let's see. He just countered Alfred.
Yep.
Reaction.
It's
Pays
your
to
turn.
be at the
Nope,
bottom
he
of
let-
the initiative.
Nope, he lets it go.
Wait, like, doesn't.
It goes through.
He
it
does.
goes
He
through.
doesn't. He doesn't counter you.
He can't counterspell
Okay.
it, or he doesn't counterspell
So
it.
that settles down over top of him. So that's a bonus action. And then I'm going to follow up with a cantrip of Mind Sliver once more. He needs to make a 11 or higher intelligence save.
Do you have something to make it so that he doesn't have to roll?
I'm not going to use it right now.
Okay.
Okay, he fails.
Oh yeah.
Okay. He takes 2d6 points of damage.
Okay, roll damage.
Big numbers. Big numbers.
6. Dice. Get out of here. All right. Black and white die. Here we go. That is 8 points of damage.
Yes.
That's three points from the Mind Sliver and 5 points from the bonus. damage on
Nice,
top of it.
nice. All right.
He now
Is your
moves
snake
with
doing anything to Lash?
A 4.
No, he's still
Moves
he's
forward to
still
his next save.
he's still being a sneaky
Okay.
snake.
That's fine. He still sees nothing. Elrora,
Okay.
it's your turn.
I am going to cast Expeditious Retreat, which is a bonus action. And I know it's a retreat, but I'm actually going to go forward past him. And with a plan to cast Shield if he attacks me as I go past.
Isn't there a
Yeah,
stairs right
Yeah,
here?
about there.
Yeah. So now the ceiling would then start curving downwards to follow the stairs.
That way, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Great. But that way I'm behind him. I don't know if do we have flanking bonuses as
Yes.
wizards? Okay, so that was really my goal is to
Is-
give him
Well,
a
flanking
have to
you
be
would
next
need to
him.
be.
Yeah,
Yeah, you'd have to be
next
right
him.
next to them.
Yeah, in order to have flanking bonuses.
I don't want to be right next to him.
Okay, so no, you don't currently.
You could
have-
try to make cinematic advantage work.
Okay, you still have an action.
Right.
you just-
So
okay.
I'm going to cast Mind Sliver. Yeah, and that's a intelligence saving throw of 11.
Minus
flipping yourself.
4.
Yep, -4 to the save.
Minus 1d4, right?
Oh yeah,
I
-1.
rolled it and it was a 4.
Okay,
I'm trying to make your job easier by rolling all of my die.
gotcha. What was
It was a
the
4.
What was the DC again?
11 intelligence.
All right, he fails.
Yeah.
As it's just kind of
Just beat the
So
crap.
he takes 3
Headache,
damage.
migraines for days.
how much damage?
3 damage. And
What
his next
the
saving
heck?
throw,
It's-
he gets 4
It's another 4 off. Good
Another
grief,
4
people.
off. Mind Sliver OP.
All right. At this point, you hear a thunder crack from downstairs and just kind of resounding from amongst everything. The very stones seem to shake. Alfred, it's your turn.
Laura, what was that?
All right. I'm
It wasn't me.
I just say like I'll take care of this guy, this chump, and I go behind. I go behind him and try to pull him into full Nelson.
Okay, you try to grapple. Okay, roll.
Yeah, just
Make a,
straight
Yeah.
grapple.
make a strength check. And he gets a -4 to his strength.
I got an unnatural 1.
Oh,
He got a
unnatural.
5.
can't.
He got a 5.
Steven,
so he
really?
still beats you.
Oh my god. Wait, Wait, how do you have a
So he
unnatural
turns
one?
around and he grabs his glasses and then he just starts beating on you like this.
I have a -1 strength, so I rolled a 2.
Oh wow.
I have a
You have a
-1 to
negative
strength.
1 to
Yeah,
strength.
he also has a -1, so you're evenly matched.
You just and he had a -4.
Yeah,
So he had a -5 and
Yeah.
-5.
Dang.
Okay, so actually he got a 4, and he still beat you. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I tried to full Nelson him, and he resisted like a slippery
okay,
dog.
you're like right at the top of the stairs. Just bear that in mind.
Do it.
With that, Talash, it is your turn.
Is
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Rathalia.
Okay, that's good enough.
thank you.
Isoman. I
like Halamath. Nope, that's
before
not
I go out of
stone.
range, I tell my snake to come back a little bit so that I can keep telepathically communicating him.
Okay.
Okay, so I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I walk up and I stab him with my dagger.
Okay, roll to hit. And you have advantage
Ooh, I have advantage
because of flanking.
Okay, it didn't help, but 9, 10, 12.
12 meets his AC and you hit.
Yes! What does a dagger do?
1d4
1d4
plus your dex.
plus 1. Wait, why does it say 1d4 plus 1? Oh, whoops. That's not what I wanted to roll, but... No, the damage for the dagger is 1d4 plus 1, according to this. Double check that. Dale?
Is it probably your strength modifier?
What's your
or
strength?
Oh,
dex?
yeah, I have a
Dex
strength
modifier.
modifier.
What are you-
It's
what are
a
you
dex?
asking?
Is it dex?
You can use strength or dex. It's a finesse
Oh,
weapon.
but the...
Okay, so it's using your strength. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
1d4 plus 1.
Oh, okay. Oops, I dropped it. I got a 4. Plus 1.
Okay. So 5 damage?
Yep.
All right, 5 damage as you sink this dagger into him.
Ugh. And I twist. I twist. I sink and
Oh.
twist.
Oh,
that's the
uh,
+1.
Yeah, that's the plus 1.
yeah. All right.
I spit on him.
It's Talash. Remnant. Remnant, it is your turn.
I'm gonna take a bathroom real quick. Be right back.
Okay, so wait, is the guy down or is he still standing?
He is still standing.
Okay.
Surrounded.
Isn't he facing me?
Um,
No.
Somewhat irrelevant.
Well, that just means she's flanking him then.
No, it doesn't matter which way he's facing. The fact that you have a person on either side means that they're flanking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the 3 of you are flanking.
Oh, cool.
and we're right next to the stairs.
Yes.
Okay, with my -3, I don't feel like it's in my favor to just but I would like to try again with my sword. So
Okay, to stab
So-
him.
to stab him, and with that momentum, because the stairs are right behind him.
Well, Alfred's behind him as well.
Oh, well, he should move out the way then. Oh.
Okay, but you do have advantage on your attack since you are in melee, or since you're flanking.
Okay, so advantage.
Nice flank,
Uh,
Alfred. Even though you couldn't full
That
Nelson him.
is so roll to hit. So that's 18 plus 4 for my rapier.
Ooh, 22.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Cool.
As you
Now you should be rolling 1d8 plus 2, I believe. Unless proficiency. Does proficiency go into damage?
proficiency doesn't go to damage.
Okay,
Nope.
1d8
Nope.
plus 2.
I think it's
Okay.
just his just a dex bonus, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
So that is
1d8.
3 damage.
3
You
damage.
got a 1?
No, sorry, wait. No.
It's +2 for your dex.
Oh, it's +2 and it's a D8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 4 damage, sorry.
Okay.
So we roll the 2.
All right, and you stab him, kind of cut through parts of his ribs. And he's looking in really bad shape now. And he kind of, it's like, oh, curse all of you. And with that, He's like, now all of you sleep.
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
And
I
each of you,
don't sleep.
the three that are immediately around you, Alfred, Talash, and Remnant, you
Roll.
three each make a.
wisdom.
Actually, do you even?
Intelligence.
Constitution.
Intelligence save.
No,
Maybe
the three of you
Constitution.
just fall asleep. There's no saves to this.
What?
Oh, dang it.
What?
Doesn't he?
Oh.
Yeah, isn't it like a roll of multiple dice and stuff, and you add it up, and whoever falls within that category?
No, no,
or
no, no,
whatever.
no. He's not casting sleep. He's casting catnap.
What?
Is that a higher level spell?
Wait.
It is a higher level spell. And in fact, he is going to cast it as a 5th level spell, and all 5 of you fall asleep.
Even though we're elves?
There is no.
It's not
Um,
a charm or anything?
Magic
No, it's not a
can't put you
charm,
to sleep.
and magic can't. Or does it say magic cannot put you to sleep?
Magic can't put me to sleep.
That is
Ooh,
correct.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Then those who have that do not fall asleep.
Hit him over the head. Do it. Just
So
bounce
is
on him
that-
from the ceiling.
Alfred, do you have that? Like, is it magic cannot put you to sleep as well as a half elf?
Where would
Please
I
check that.
see? Where would I see that?
Let me see. Beneath your saves.
No, David. It says you make a
Yep,
calming gesture
has it
up to
too.
3
Saves.
willing creatures of your choice.
Oh, up to 3 willing creatures.
Yeah, you cannot
Oh.
cast
Where-
catnap. Ha
Oh,
ha!
never mind. I misread that. Thank you for correcting that. In which case,
You're gonna cast sleep.
and that would have been a really cool thing. I was
That
like, wow,
would have
that's
been a really,
as
really
I'm reading
cool-
over that again, I'm like, man, that's really overpowered. But dang. But yeah, okay, willing creatures makes a lot more sense. Okay, with that instead, he casts Misty Step, and
No, I want to learn that.
I wanted to
I
pull
want to learn
Nelson.
Misty Step.
Do you just disappear on the corner, or like down
He-
the stairs, or
he teleported around the corner and down the stairs a little bit.
So he
Wait,
blinked.
Hold on, David. I was reading up on Misty Step. I believe you have
it's
to be
within-
able to see it.
Yes, and he can see that. Like, well,
It's a spiral staircase, David.
Yeah.
It is a
you
spiral
go.
staircase. There, okay.
I was reading on
I
Misty
hope-
Step.
I hope he lands wrong and twists
That
his
is-
ankle.
I hope his pillow is warm on both sides.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
Okay, but he
the
then-
worst.
That
Sure.
remove
then uses
curse
it-
spell, because
he then
that was
moves.
dangerous.
He then moves and he has his normal move, and he just starts running down the stairs.
You better run.
So he runs
Filthy
down and
casual.
is now
It was
currently out of
Alfred's
sight.
battle cry. That's what did
Okay.
it.
That's right.
Shall I fix up the stairs?
No, I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, he runs down to the first floor.
After him.
With that, Shoyas, it is your turn.
I am running after him.
Yep, in your
Full
arcane mark.
Yes, I know
What is it?
exactly where he is.
Yeah,
so I was right
you
here.
know
right where it
5,
is.
10, 15. Man, pass through.
sprint. Yep. Just run right
Yep.
through us. You
30.
run
I'm
underneath
still on
her.
ceiling.
Hold on here.
so-
Move there. Go around.
Oh, yeah,
gotta go
thanks.
around.
And then I'll
There you
let go. Give me just a second. I need to read this. What's a bonus action? Okay. I am going to run. I'm going to use my action to continue running
Another
After
30
him.
feet, right?
another 30 feet. So how close am I to him, if I can ask?
If you just ran another 30 feet, you're how far away were you before? You were
You were right here.
there.
So that's 30
5,
feet, I believe, right?
25. So you're like 25 feet away from him.
Yeah.
And yeah, so he's at the bottom of the stairs and is about to open up the door into the main room.
Face step.
Okay.
I teleport right next to him. If I'm within 10 feet, he is slammed by
How far can you teleport with face step?
30 feet. Thank
Okay,
you for
so yeah, you
reminding me
tele-
with
you
Misty
teleport-
Step, by the
boom.
way. So boom, I'm right next to him. He needs to make an 11 DC. 1 second. I'm Autumn. Wisdom saving throw of 11 or higher.
What spell is this? Is this not a wizard spell?
No, it's
Oh,
mine.
that's why.
I'm
He
I'm a
got an
graduate.
11.
So does
You're
that
right.
save?
He did get an 11. Yeah, meets it, beats it.
He doesn't get like a minus something.
No, he got a plus for wisdom.
I should have
Oh.
I should have used my fortune. That's what I should have done, but that's okay. If I don't use it, it's my choice. Okay. Well, I've used my bonus action, my action, and my movement. So that's it. I mean, I guess verbally I could call out.
Why? I
Oi,
hope your pillow's
you.
warm on both sides.
All
We
right.
haven't had
Yeah.
I hope you
Yeah,
step
hold
in
on.
gum.
Your snake moves forward.
Yep, just enough to get close enough so I can still communicate with
And
him.
Elrora, it is your turn.
All right, I am going to follow Shoyas down the staircase
Upside down. Yep.
because I still have my expeditious retreat, so I can have a free dash action.
Okay, and you catch
That's
right
gotta
up
be
to
weird
him.
running up a staircase.
He's running.
It's becoming
You are
more
running
normal for her.
upwards down a staircase.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's true. She's running up.
Think about that for just a second, because it's slanted
Yeah.
upwards for you.
Yep.
Cool.
All right, so you're now right over him.
and
you
I'm
can
gonna
be.
move past him.
Well, he's right
No,
at
he's
the
at
end of
the
the
door.
He's
hallway.
right
at the
at
door.
the end of the hallway.
Yeah, he was about to open the
Okay.
door when. Yes, thank you.
When Shoya's caught up.
Drop your books on him. Just drop your bag.
Smack him in the head. Use your
Gravity
wand.
works.
I don't know if you actually have a wand.
I don't have a wand. I'm going
What? That's so.
to
Do you see
do
this, David?
Minesweeper again, which is a DC 11 intelligence saving.
It won't let me
throw.
put it there. That's weird.
Okay.
Man, we gotta
He
work on our
passes.
saving throws.
How dare he?
Dang it! I need to wait. I need to he rolls it. Whatever. Okay. Sorry.
Can I take off his mask? I want to reach down and take his mask off.
I'm gonna say that would take an action.
Oh, dang.
Aw.
I should have rethought this.
All right. From the other side of the door, you hear a loud shout. You hear the skewering of metal through flesh, and then you hear a loud,
I don't hear nothing.
and then it's silent.
Somebody just got popped like a zit.
And then it's silent beyond the door. Alfred, it's your turn.
All right, can I? I'm gonna charge, and I'm still gonna try to intimidate as I
You're gonna
run
charge?
down the stairs. I'm
Okay.
gonna scream another battle cry, and I'm going to ready Chaos Bolt. So the very second I see him, I prep casting it. So I get to all the stairs. I've already cast it, and I just chuck it at him the second I see him.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Yeah, because that has a 120-foot range, so I don't even need to be close to him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, you just need line of
As
sight,
soon as
yeah.
he,
Yeah, I just need
as
line
soon
of
as he
sight.
hits the he goes right there. He has line of sight. Or right there.
All right, where's my dice? Oh, here it is. Here it is. And I cast that as a second level spell. So, and I think, does it automatically hit or do I have to roll for it?
You have to roll.
I have to roll.
He feels you drawing on such strength from the weave. Counterspell.
Oh. Dang.
Lame.
I think it's because he knows you're the invocation wizard and you would light him up.
Well, I also wasn't sure if he could see me.
If you can see him, he can see you.
Yeah, that's how it works.
You need line of sight to him.
Yeah,
that
but
which
I thought
means
he
he's
was
got
facing
line-
the door.
Line of sight is
If you
It's
can
fine.
see him, he can see you.
yeah.
That's how it
That's
works.
Well, I
Yeah.
still tried.
that's fine.
And being that that's all I can do, that's all I do.
Okay.
Can I,
All right.
did my shout intimidate him? Can I try that again?
Yeah, you can go ahead and go do it with advantage because he already seems pretty shaken.
All right, well, that's a 4, so that's garbage.
Hey,
That's,
hey, you're ugly.
Do I have a... Doesn't matter. I have a 6.
A 6.
It doesn't matter what my bonus is for it, if I even have one. Yeah, intimidation is
yeah.
+2, so I have an 8. I have an 8, but that's not going to do
It seems to have no effect. He's already pretty shooken up, and it doesn't do anything to him. To Lash, it's your turn.
I I want Misty Step, David. I want to learn Misty Step. Um. Again, I tell my snake to. You know what? I tell my. Yeah, I communicate with my snake to just continue following me within 100 feet, and
Okay.
notify me whenever if anything tries to attack us from behind.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
I
it'll stay
go-
at about 100 feet away
Yeah,
from you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I run. I go here. Yeah, it's 100 feet away, right?
It's whatever 100 feet is.
Whatever
It's
100
fine.
feet is, somewhere right there. Yep, it's not. It's hiding in the crack.
Yep.
I cast Toll of Dead. I go Dolores.
All right. What does it make? A wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
It fails. Roll
Yes!
damage.
112. Where's my 12 here? Is this 12? No. This is 12.
And you can see a deep mortal fear resonating in his eyes as that chimes out. Dum.
6.
All right. He is still standing, though.
What? It's a
Remnant,
bonus
it is
action.
your
Can I
turn.
spit at him?
Oh. Yes, you can.
Okay, I go and I try to spit whatever. I don't know if I have actual venom. Do I have venom?
Roll,
No.
roll for
Okay,
damage.
so I just spit. I try to spit in his eye, specifically into his mask. Does it work?
It's gonna have no effect.
Damn.
All right, Remnant.
So wait, he is
He is down the stairs. He's about
down
60 feet away.
right. And he is still standing, but also has had Toll the Dead.
He's gotten hit a whole bunch.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
he's almost
he's
dead.
Okay. Well, I guess I will just make my way downtown, come down the stairs.
Yeah.
Make my way downstairs.
Yep. Right
and
there.
then I mean, this guy seems handled. I do want to
Use
pop
Toll of the
through
Dead.
the door and see. Like, I heard what happened through the door, right?
Yeah.
No. Oh.
Well,
all
you
heard that?
didn't hear you didn't hear the last one. Only those
No,
that
you
were
only
near
heard
the
the
door.
lightning crack, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
So you didn't hear the pop.
Yeah, you didn't hear the pop. That one wasn't loud enough to carry up the stairs. They could only hear that because they were near the door.
okay. Well, I'm still concerned about Halamath, so I am gonna just go. This one's handled. This one's fine.
Okay, so do you take the dash action?
Sure.
Okay, so you take the dash action to run past him and push open the door.
Oh, knock the door over on top of that.
Yeah. When you open the door, you see Halamath standing a little bit winded, and you see his holding his rapier and it is coated in blood, and the other Yumeuso that he was fighting is nowhere to be seen.
Oh.
He seems a little bit winded, but he stands up and is, Remnant. You're all right then? Where's the other one?
Behind the door. What happened?
I'll explain in a minute. Let's deal with the other one first.
Okay. That side door over there.
All right. With that, it is the other Yumeuso's turn, and it is going to Misty Step once again.
Right into Lord Halamath's sight.
Yep. And so the Waystone, actually with that, let's copy
Oh, new area.
and
All right, we have to wait for the load times, guys. They didn't properly calculate load times.
here we are. Okay, I don't know why.
Oh, wow.
Amazing.
Will not break.
It broke.
It broke.
It broke?
It's just not loading yet.
Oh, it's taking a while.
I see two. Nope. I see two items: a wall,
see
a floor, and a corner. Oh,
Yeah.
I said two. I meant three. Sorry.
I see a bunch of hands roaming the board.
All right, bring it in, everybody.
All right.
Bring it in.
Oh.
Right here, right here.
Bring it in where?
Oh. I was gonna say bring it over to the stone. Ready?
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
Hey,
oh,
no.
oh.
I was gonna, okay, ready? On three, maim. Maim on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3, maim.
Name.
Eh, what is this? The Jackie Chan movie?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. That's what Lord Halmath is. Jackie Chan in disguise.
It's canon now.
Wax
It must
on.
be. Must
Wow.
be. That's not Jackie Chan.
Oh,
I mean, technically
my
it was in the new movie. And
The
the
Jackie
Oh,
Chan
you're
version.
right.
It
You're
was
right.
the
I never saw the
remake
new.
of-
I've
the
never
remake
seen
Karate
any of
Kid.
them.
But
but-
I don't think he
I
ever
haven't
did
seen
wax
the
on,
new
wax
one
off.
either.
I don't think he ever did wax on, wax off though. But that was from the
Who-
original Karate Kid.
Who am I thinking of?
Master,
original Karate Kid.
Miyagi, Mr. Miyagi.
Okay.
The original Karate Kid can't
Yeah.
be beat.
OG Karate Kid.
Yep. Still never seen it. But anyway.
Yeah, me neither.
Wait, what?
I've
Yeah.
never seen it either.
You've never, David, Ricky.
There's a lot of
What?
those American classics that I've still just never watched. Anyway,
Yep.
that is neither here nor
up.
there. We're in the middle of a fight.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost. I didn't. Ah, darn.
What'd you need to bring?
Initiative order. It
It was.
Well,
It was Aurora,
was Aurora,
then
Halamath.
Remnant. Oh,
Me.
how
No,
many?
Remnant was below Talash now.
Yeah.
No, I'm below Remnant.
It was Aurora, Halmath.
Oh no, I'm below.
me.
What's it called?
Yume Uso,
Yeah,
Um,
Remnant.
Shoyas.
Yumiuso.
or no.
Yeah, you may also. Alfred
Yes.
is before me.
And Snake.
Yeah, and then Snake is the last one.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's right.
For the Yume Uso.
You were right before the Yume Uso? I thought.
Yeah,
But then
I'm right-
Talash and Remnant had
then-
the ready
Yeah,
action,
yeah.
so that moved them down.
Yeah, they did ready actions.
The Ume Yuso has a 6, so Shoyas has a 2, and Snake has a 1. That's all I can tell you.
Okay. Remnant, are you doing anything? Oh no, you were done. The Yume Uso came in, and then he makes a run for the door. So he makes it to the door and hasn't made it out.
Remnant, you
Show
should have
us.
just killed him.
Show us it is your turn.
He's made it only to the door? Oh,
He
no,
is He is currently
at the
at
door.
the door. The door is shut.
It will only open to those who are dead. Got it. Okay.
So
Where
he
is
needs
he?
to be dead first.
Oh, is that
It's
him?
made by
Yes.
those who are dead, and the dead keep it the way it's shut.
This dude? Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Cast Toll of the Dead.
I
He's
don't wanna
almost
kill
dead.
him. I want to maim him.
Non-lethal damage is a thing.
With your quill.
I have proficiency with darts.
You,
Oh
you
my
throw,
gosh.
You
Oh, I
throw
do
dust
too.
in his eye.
You throw your
Come
quill.
on.
Dust in his
Come
eye so
on.
he's blind.
I pull out the owl feather.
Have you ever thrown a feather?
Well, it's a quill with a feather, so, or it's a writing utensil.
It's a
with feather.
weighted quill.
Yeah.
Is it though? Is
I
it
don't think they
really?
make I don't
I
think they weigh those
mean-
things. I think they purposely want them to be light.
I mean, let me just. Yeah, no, probably not.
What do you do?
Throw a rope. Are you proficient with rope? Are you
What do I have
proficient
in
with
my bag?
lasso?
What do I have in my bag?
Throw
Yeah.
a dagger at him.
And just
Wait,
a
that's
reminder,
not-
none of you have
not-
actually
Okay.
expended any spell points because you're near the waystone. I just want to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you
Just
don't
wanna
just spelling.
With all of that counter spell stuff.
I know. I just want to remind you that, in case anyone
Yeah.
was tracking
Yeah.
points at this moment.
All of the spells I have are non-damaging except for magic missile, which I mean that would be a way to end the fight.
And I feel like
Or-
he's gonna just counter that.
That's a good point.
I said
You know what?
total the bed.
I'm gonna just go for it. I'm gonna do
Okay,
what I
go
was
for
gonna
it.
do.
Go for
I'm
it.
going to run over to him.
Oh,
I think I'll
okay.
make it to about right there.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay. And in the last 10 feet, as I'm running, I'm gonna be yanking the demon's book out of my bag. And when I get to the end, I'm gonna lift it over my head and then just hurl it at him
He's
in
gonna
an attempt
throw
to
the
knock
demon
him
book.
against the door and knock him down. That is my plan. This is my
Okay.
action.
Okay. All right.
So, I
Improvised
had no
weapon.
proficiency. Yeah, I had no proficiency. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So this is gonna be
And it's not a
this is gonna be an
finesse throwing
adventure.
weapon, so I think I'm gonna go with strength for that.
It wouldn't make a difference. I have a +0 in both.
Okay.
So
Come
I think it's
on.
just a flat dice roll.
Come on.
It's cocked.
We'll roll it again then.
All right. Oh, I don't want it to be cocked though. There's a 19 or a 3. Okay, here we go again. I rolled a 10.
That is not good enough. Your book flies over his shoulder and right into the wall, kind of denting the spine a little.
The librarian's gonna kill me.
Oog is gonna be upset.
He's gonna be very upset. Well, let me see if I have any extra bonus actions. I do not have. Wait. I'd like to draw my dagger in my left hand and throw that as a 2-weapon. No, I got it.
No, you already used the action.
I need to have an item that works in my other hand. Okay,
Yep.
never mind. All right.
Okay.
Well, I guess that's my turn.
All right, your snake continues to follow you at 100 feet behind.
Yep.
Elrora, it is your turn.
I just realized that I do have a quarter staff. I just forgot. I am going to come down to the floor because I don't think I can run along the ceiling any
Try
longer.
feeding him more. You did.
And
Okay.
I'm going to run. Well, yeah, run to him with my expeditious retreat that gives me a free dash, so I have 60 feet.
Okay.
So
So
I
you
should
dash
be
up
able to
to him.
get right next to him.
Yep.
Grab him. Grab him. Don't let him out.
Take
Trip
him.
him. Kick him in the knees. Kick him in the balls.
Don't step on the book. Don't step on the book. And don't tell
Sure,
Master
I'll
I threw it.
I'll pull him back and try to take off his mask in a grapple check.
All right, roll to grapple. You got an 11.
But I rolled a 19
Ooh.
plus strength, which is 0. So 19.
Nice. Okay, so you managed to grab his shoulder and spin him around and rip his mask off. And you see, and as you pull his mask off, his hood kind of falls back. And so you see this, a youngish elf, maybe 50 years old, with flowing blonde hair that's slicked back to be tucked underneath his hood.
Is there any reason that I
Another
know this elf?
shampoo model.
You do not.
Okay, well, good.
Is he attractive? Just kidding.
Yes.
Ooh.
And then I punch him. Wait, I've already have him grappled.
You have him
you're
grappled.
You
cute.
have him grappled.
That's what you
Punch him
get.
right in his face.
All right.
no, that's it.
Halamath, it's now Halamath's turn. So he comes running over. 40.
Ooh, he can go.
He seems to be
40.
moving abnormally fast. And he comes up and conks him over the head to try and knock him unconscious.
Does it work?
That is cocked. Nat 20. Yes, it does.
Woo! Go Hellman!
Yay!
He rolls a 2.
I can't celebrate because I don't see him.
Yeah, so he comes over and knocks him unconscious with his rapier. And like, we'll see how you like that. He then turns around and says, "Now everybody come over here. Gather around."
Has initiative been dropped?
I'm gonna like drag him with me over there. so he's not right by the door.
Okay.
I come into the room screaming, trying to intimidate again.
All right. Yeah, and he Halamath is standing next to the spot and he's like, no, nobody stand there, but everyone stand right around here.
Okay.
Okay.
Follow through. Snake is still on watch. Snake is still on watch. 100 feet upstairs. Actually,
Good job, Snake.
I tell the snake to go to the door. I tell Snake to go
To the front door?
Yeah, to the front door and go underneath and tell me if anything happens.
Okay, so it makes its way over there.
Yeah.
Oh.
It doesn't see anything out of the ordinary. The sun is just starting to rise, and
Okay.
occasionally people walk past, just kind of on their morning routines,
Okay.
but nothing out of the ordinary.
Still
No other.
hiding in the corner of the wall.
Yeah, no other
Yep.
Yume Uso.
Cool.
Okay, Shoyas, do you join surrounding this point?
I do.
All right.
So
you all gather around?
Happens.
You all gather around and you see Halamath. Okay, go ahead. What were you going to say?
I wanted to get. Do I have rope? Let me see. I think I have rope, right? No, I don't have rope. Never mind. I don't have rope. I was gonna
Okay.
tie up the Yume Uso. Is
All
there
right.
a rope lying around? Is there anything I can use to tie him up?
There is no rope laying around. Are you asking for something to tie him up with?
Yes.
I'm
Does
personally
anyone-
kind of hoping we'll be teleported, so I don't really care about this guy anymore.
Does anybody have any rope?
I don't have anything.
Rope.
My computer might
Nope.
accidentally hit a
Okay.
3D modeling program.
Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, in that case, I grab the Yume Uso and I sit on him to make sure he doesn't leave.
Okay. There's this muffled like, but he's still breathing.
Okay.
No, Henry, you don't get my headset. Halamath is. You see him visibly like counting, kind of tapping his foot, counting. He's like, "All right, everyone, ready and now." And with a loud pop, the first
Okay.
Yume Uso that he had tackled down magically appears in this space. And Halamath, stop. Halamath tackles him and finds that he is unconscious. So Halamath stands back up and is like, good. I did him in. Wonderful.
Dang.
This is you all reacted very well. You seemed to handle yourself in a fight. I think it'd be best if you gathered your things and anything else you wanted here, and we be on our way. When these two fail to report back soon of their deeds of the evening, they will send more, and those who are more powerful, to come and retrieve them and finish their job.
What exactly was their job?
Probably to wipe our memories or alter
Yes.
them in some way.
Yes, young Talash, you seem to have a grasp on things. Didn't you say that they've already been doing this to you?
Yes.
He turns
Yes.
to Aurora.
Which
Yeah.
is
Yes.
Yes, I can only assume that
That's
they were
not
here to
going
do
to
it again.
stay.
You've started interfering in their plans, and they don't seem to like that.
So I'm going to take the mask that I had ripped off the guy and put it in my bag, and I'm like, I'm good to go. So now
Okay.
I have his mask.
Did you guys want to do anything else before you?
I would like to grab both of their component pouches
Okay.
and tear them off and
Okay.
drop them into my backpack.
Okay. Yeah. You quickly gather two leather pouches full of various components and stick them. You haven't taken the time to look through them, but you now
Nope.
have these two component
They're
pouches.
both mine.
Talash
Take
goes
their
up.
money.
Talash, as sitting on the elf, takes his dagger and cuts his hair.
Okay. You cut off his golden blonde hair.
Yep.
Hey, Shoyas.
Enjoy
can I-
this shampoo bottle.
Can I see one of those bags?
After we're done, I'll share them with you. We'll go through them together.
Oh, okay.
And then Talash opens the mouth of the one he is
And
sitting
shoves
on.
the hair in.
And no, he's going to shove some berries in there instead.
Yeah.
You're a monster. I freaking love you.
Aurora was gonna go like, no, Tosh, bad, and then she was like, I don't care.
What you did was dirty, underhanded, and
Wait, so
downright evil.
They're just knocked
love
out.
it.
They're not dead.
Nope, yeah, they're knocked out. At least
Yeah,
one
both
I'm
of them
sitting
are
on.
just unconscious. Neither of them are dead.
You know what? While we're at it, I'm just gonna uncork my ink and dump it on one of their faces. You know what? Works for me.
I take some of the elf hair. I don't know if it might be useful or not. I take the elf hair that I cut off.
Flash,
would've
Flash, what are you
You
doing?
know what? I'll
What?
look that up because now I'm
What are
curious.
you doing with this?
I'm
hair?
like,
Come
you
on.
should take his hair that you
I'm
cut
gonna
off.
take it. I
To
cut
go
his
up
hair
to
and I
one
will
of
take
the-
it.
What's the
down.
point?
Well, we don't know. I don't know.
Not the
Maybe
hair,
I'll need
man.
this later.
She's gonna take
Not
her
the
razor
hair.
and stab them.
Don't mess with the man's do.
Can
They
I
already
search?
cut it off.
I already cut it off. So, I also search his body. Is there anything else on him that
Wait,
that
did
is
you
of
hear me?
interest?
Sorry, what was that, Remnant?
Oh, I was gonna, while they're down and knocked out, Remnant's gonna go up and stab one of them.
And just like skewer them?
Yeah.
Photograph.
Okay, which one? The one that has been shaved or the one that is not shaved and has a few holes in him already?
What are their ethnicities?
Elf.
Both of them
They're
are
both
elves.
They're both elf.
Do I
What
see her
kind-
take her knife
So we
out?
have the golden haired
the
one,
one-
and we have
I think it was 3, the one that we were fighting.
The one that I'm sitting
Okay.
on.
Yeah, the one that he's sitting on.
The one I'm
so that's
sitting
the one
on?
that he just shaved.
Yep.
And put
So I-
berries in his mouth.
Yep.
Yeah, before
Oh,
she
wait,
does
so
that,
stuff-
like,
Rex,
some
are you
fl-
still sitting on him?
Yeah, I'm still sitting on him.
Oh,
while we're
okay,
doing
then the
all
other
this.
one, the one that's not being sat on currently.
Okay.
The one that's
What do
like most vulnerable.
All right, so that one,
we need
you just
these guys
walk up
alive.
and just straight up execute him.
We need these guys alive to interrogate. What the heck?
We're not interrogating.
how many
them.
people
We're
does it
getting
take to
out
send
of
a
here.
message?
So
Just one.
also,
Wow.
I'm still
Halamath,
searching.
Halamath, watching you do that, go up and execute. His face kind of darkens. This is the judgment of the abjurers runs firm in you. I see.
I just got chills.
So wait, I'm still searching the guy that I'm sitting on.
Okay, you find his spell book.
I take it.
What
take it.
What a
Why am I not looking for the other person's spellbook?
I don't know. I've only been
I'm
hinting
looking
at
for the other
spell books
person.
since this campaign
Once-
began.
Once I see this, I'm digging for the other dude's spellbook.
All right, and
I
you
want
find it.
I
It
want
produces you pull out another leather-bound spell book.
Okay, I also take the guy's cloak. I strip his cloak off, the blue cloak, and I take it.
Holy moly! What
And
the
take
heck?
all his money.
Okay, so you have shaved this guy, executed the other one, taken the money, taken their components.
Yes,
You've
we're
robbed them of
taking-
everything, and you're
yes.
leaving a naked body and a
I'm
dead
like
man.
appalled
No,
with
he
this.
has like a underwear
No,
on.
while
So
we're at it, let's
Alfred is disgusted.
destroy their fingerprints.
We don't have,
We
that
don't
much
have that
time.
much time.
I take the other one's masks. The Aurora has taken this one's mask. I take the other one's mask
Okay,
and I stash it away. Hi, Henry. Okay, I think we're good.
I think we're good.
I think
Alright,
we're good. Okay.
Where to next, Lord
Yeah.
Halmath?
Well, Helmut, can you like wake this guy up and like bind him with a spell so we can interrogate him?
We don't have that much
The
time.
half-naked
Yeah,
guy.
This is we don't have much time for interrogation.
Well, can
I
we
think
take
it's
him with
pretty
us?
self-evident.
You can carry him.
You want to try taking a naked man through the city unsuspectingly?
We can.
How do you
cast-
propose we do this?
Use your floating disc to lash.
I don't have any mercury. Was there any mercury in there, Soyas?
I'm gonna go ahead and dig through and look for mercury.
There is not.
Okay. I'm not logging. I'm not logging what is there, but I
Lord
don't find
Helmut,
any mercury.
can you cast? So I can only cast disguise self. Can you like disguise him? Can you like magically disguise him?
And you're just gonna
Oh,
drag
good.
a still
We're not
naked guy.
interrogating this guy.
He's like a bag. He's like a bag I can carry.
Okay, well, Alfred,
No, he does not have any illusion spells to disguise him.
Alfred, if you look over in the corner over there, there's some barrels. If you want to stick them in a barrel and roll them with you, that's perfectly fine. But I think it's time for us to go.
We're gonna
Well, we
get
can
a
find their
bus.
hide. Like we can find out what more information
to
if we
you.
can just take him with us.
I've shaved him and stuffed berries in his mouth. I'm good.
Or is starting to leave.
Yes. Is Lord Halamath leaving? I'm gonna start following him.
Halamath, what do you think we should do? Like, why? Like,
He says, I think we should leave.
all right, fine. I concede to Lord Halamath, and I go.
Oh, Remnant feels sick.
You just murdered a guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. Like
Just straight up murdered.
Yep. Ooh,
It's
that's
pretty intense.
Before
All
I
right.
leave, I have a question. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I put my wand away. I pick up the book and put it in my bag. And as I'm looking at their bodies, well, one's body and the other guy,
Corpse.
I'm going to glance down at the wand on my waist
Uh-huh.
and then check their bodies for magical items.
Okay.
Because I still have detect magic ready.
Yeah, you do still have detect magic running. You do not sense any magic from them.
Especially not from the naked guy, because he's naked.
I'm pretty sure we've just stripped them all of everything they have.
Yeah, you don't sense
Someone could have
any-
been wearing a ring. You never know.
Yeah,
You know
you
how, like in cartoons, like termites just come through and eat the house and they keep going. That's what I feel like.
That's what we just did.
Did you guys take both sets of robes, or did you just strip the one
I
guy?
only took the one guy. I
One
only
set
stripped
of
the one guy.
robes. One
Okay,
set
just-
of
I'm not
robes
about to
is
get bloody
just
robes.
checking.
punctured and bloody.
I
just
stripped one.
checking.
Prestidigitation.
Mend.
I'm aware, but I have no interest.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, fine. Let's go, guys. I guess we don't need to interrogate this guy.
All right. So you all head out
Yep.
We're still.
with
like a baby.
all right, with Halamath leading the way. You make your way to the north gate
Nonchalantly.
as nonchalantly as possible.
We just look like students with a teacher.
Yeah, your students following Lord Halamath, and Halamath has a very distinct figure. People generally clear space and make way for him.
Yep.
Uh,
It's like
the-
Moses.
yeah, pretty
Parts
much.
the
There
wa-
is
just
no
parts the crowd.
Henry. There is no issues with getting out of the city with Lord Halamath at your head. You occasionally do see other Yume Uso kind of on the sides of the streets, and I was going to say they give you dirty looks, but you can't actually see their faces. But but you do see them.
They give us
Their
the
masked
bad
faces
vibes.
follow you
Yes.
as you walk by, but they do not step any closer.
I could have waterboarded him
Jeez.
with my decanter of endless water. Sorry, Talash was a little upset that he tried
What's
to get...
your alignment?
That's what I was just wondering.
I think I'm chaotic neutral or something like that.
I'm
No,
evil.
that checks out. That checks out.
I just if you mess with me, I mess with you back. You try to kill me, I will chop off your hair and strip you down to embarrass you.
Like he's in like red heart polka
That
dotted.
tracks.
Yeah. All right. So you guys make your way out of the city through the north gate in the School of Necromancy, or sorry, the School of Transmutation.
Is that where
Oh,
we're
we're
trying
not
to go?
going-
I totally forgot.
I thought we were
Yeah.
going through the necromancy gate. Are we not doing that anymore?
No, the northmost gate is Transmutation. Right? Let me check my map.
Yeah.
Wait, I have it. I
It's
have it.
transmutation.
I have it. Yeah.
Yeah, I have the diagram.
Transmutation.
I don't have the diagram. I need to write
Don't
this. I
question
need
the
to-
diagram.
I need to draw this
Conjuration and
diagram.
Transmutation are the top.
Yeah, Transmutation is north. Ah, Henry.
Oh, can somebody redo the map for me? Real quick.
Can
so I
someone
have
that's
it.
not me redo that map
Yeah.
for him?
Wait, what map?
Like what's north? North is transmutation.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's
okay, okay,
transmutation.
Okay. I got you. Okay,
Ah.
so it's.
I'm writing it. Ricky, I'm writing it.
So
It's transmutation, then it's necromancy. So going clockwise,
Clockwise.
it's necromancy,
yeah.
enchantment.
Abjuration, illusion.
Hold on, abjuration.
Ricky, I'm just drawing it. I'm
Illusion.
drawing it in the thing.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yes, I'm drawing, and I'm doing it in my book, so I have access to it. Illusion, and then
Divination.
Divination, evocation, and then
Evocation.
conjuration.
So I have a question actually.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
cool.
are there towers at like each point where the school is on the wall, or where is like the school located within its?
The whole city is a school. So
Right,
the waystones, there are 9 waystones. There's one at the central tower.
Yep.
Which is where you guys are at now. And then the walls were built around the other 8 waystones. And so Henry, come down.
Oh, also,
So
by
would
the
they
way,
just be at like each of the different points of the,
Yeah, so
like
at
the
each of the
compass
different
rose?
points, at each of the different vertices, because it's an octagon. The city walls, the city wall makes an octagon, and so at each of the vertices is one of the other 8 waystones, and each waystone is dedicated to one school of magic.
So
also,
kind of like a tower almost at each point where the
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. I just
By the
Although
way,
each one has been stylized and redone and modified
in their
to
own
suit each
class.
school, such as like the School of Enchantment has a big stage and does a dinner show. The School of Necromancy has a gym and weights.
Yep.
And deadlift.
Treadmills.
No, that's cardio. They don't need that.
Oh, right. Sorry, it's just strength. They have deadlift stations.
That's right.
Ricky,
That's
Ricky,
right.
just need to left, and then you'll understand.
Yeah. I
No, all they
started
do is
lifting
deadlift.
again, by the way. I did
All they
deadlifts
do is
today.
deadlift. That's
Oh no, today's Saturday. I did deadlifts yesterday.
Henry,
Oh, nice.
you need to go to
Yeah.
bed.
I've
Okay.
been really busy with work, like getting assignments ready. So that's why I haven't been able to hit the gym. But now that I'm off
Okay.
the next unit, I am. By the way,
All
my
right.
snake
I'm gonna
has
take
been
it.
dismissed.
I'll be back. I'm gonna take a short
Okay.
break. I'm gonna try and see if I can get Henry to go to bed.
Okay.
Right, sounds good.
Okay.
Small break.
All right, short rest, everyone.
Okay, so real quick, I
What's
want to
up?
discuss this with everybody. So Talash and Alfred. So Alfred, I'm going to once we get to a point where we can stop, Shoyas is going to take out the component
Yeah,
pouches
we're gonna
and
do
more or
some
less
stuff.
give one to Alfred, and we're both going to go through it. And then Talash, was it the books?
I have the book, and you have a book.
Okay, then we'll set books aside.
Yeah,
And
we'll set books
try to-
aside because we're gonna need a lot of time to decipher books.
Oh, we're gonna need so much time.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure I can finally learn Misty Step because I took the guy's book with Misty Step.
You guys want to see my disguise self page?
No, I don't want to see the ugly guy. I'm just kidding.
Oh, sure.
Yes.
I
That'd be
tried
kinda-
putting.
that'd be kinda cool.
I tried putting him in, but it didn't work out.
What do you mean? As like into the game?
I tried putting him into my iPad by
Oh.
tracing Quasimodo, but it didn't work out.
Oh.
Let's see. I need to look at this real fast. So 230, 536.
Let me look at abilities. No, class. Dale, where would I find what's it called? Like my alignment. I forgot where my alignment would be.
In this case, you go into description, and it's underneath your characteristics, right beneath your background.
Yeah, I'm chaotic neutral. Yeah, I'm chaotic neutral. I remember. That makes sense. I have no faith. My faith is in the snake.
Come on.
Okay, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
So this part through here is
Oh, wow.
still like I haven't done it yet. I haven't finished, so that just needs to be moved. Yeah, we're just gonna move that over there. But that's what it currently is.
Nice.
Do you have any suggestions? Because this one's been kind of a toughie.
Is this in Procreate?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Oh. Yeah. It's so fancy, Dale.
So with this, I actually decided this dude right here. Oops, that was an accident. This guy right here. He's actually a different character, but I couldn't get a good picture of Quasimodo, and so I just decided to go pick somebody else that I had. But that's kind of the idea. So traditional pages are nature. So yeah. Anyway, cool story, bro.
Nice.
It is cool.
Yeah, you need a like a flip book of all your disguises.
That would actually be a really cool character aspect. Is that you're just flipping? Do you have like a flip page
Who do
of all
I
these
want to
different
be
disguises?
right now?
I'm gonna be this person.
Yep.
So yeah. Let's see. Yes, go for it. I thought first, did you text me at all?
Dude, okay, my snake's armor class is more than ours. My
Wow.
my
Yes.
tiny poisonous snake's armor class is 13.
So actually, I've been thinking about this a lot because you get a dexterity bonus to your armor, right? To your armor class.
Uh-huh.
And so it stands to reason that if you have a +3 dexterity and then a +2 from your armor, so that's a 15, and somebody rolls anything beneath a 13, then you dodge it, you get away from it. What if they roll a 15?
It's like
If they
14
roll-
and 15.
Yeah. So if they roll 15 if they roll 15, then it hits you and you're damaged.
Oh, so
by it.
14.
So I don't know. Like I suppose it could hit your armor and you could still get hurt, but they could roll a 14. It would be.
No, it would just
I'd have
miss.
to
It
think
would
about
still
it.
miss, right?
It would hit you, but your armor would deflect it. Does that make sense?
Okay.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. So like
So
if
wait,
you're
why
if you're describing combat and you have say a 15 and between
So your armor class is Dex is added to armor class?
Dex is
Oh,
added to
I
armor
didn't know
class.
that.
That's so the reason that I have an armor class of 10. That's actually why your snake has a 13 because it's got a
'cause
+2
it
to
has
dexterity.
16 Dex
Yeah. So
with a 3 charisma and a 1 intellect.
So Ricky, I got a car.
Nice. Hey. So you want to go visit David in the summer? Next summer? Because I'm thinking of driving up next summer.
We'll put that in the maybe category.
Yeah, because it's been a while. since we all got together.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm excited. I'm happy.
That's awesome, dude.
I got contacts. I got a
Oh yeah,
car.
nice. Congrats. Congratulations.
Now I just need to finish getting a job, and life will be pretty good. Well, life's good now, but like, and like dancing is being really good. For the last like since I got back, yeah, dancing's been really good.
Oh, I feel like I should have gone. I should have been. I realized I should have, instead of investigation, no, because I was thinking, no, insight. I should have taken off insight and gave myself medicine for proficiency. But I'll ask David if I can change that. Because I realize I don't have much insight. I'm Talash.
I have decided to, when we get 4th level, to take the feat of healer and try to be our battle medic.
What do you get at level? How do you know when you can get something?
At level 4, you always get either a feat or a boost to a stat. And so it'll either be a boost to a stat or one of 2 feats. Healer, which allows you to use a healer's kit to heal people instead of a potion, or like Warcaster or something. I'm still split. I'm not sure yet. So.
Oh, this is something else. Interesting. What is this third additional features? We don't need anything except additional wizard spells, right? I'm just looking in like all the building stuff. Conjuration Savant. Oh, okay. Dang, I can be such a thief with this.
That good, huh, Caleb? Are there any spells you guys are really excited to get into?
Yeah, Misty Step.
Oh, well, yes. Okay. What other spells?
I've been trying to get Misty Step for a while now.
I would like find familiar just because Holomath doesn't want me to have find familiar.
Well, you can always talk to me about that, to
I
Talash about
know.
that, since I do have a familiar now. And you've seen my familiar. Actually, have you? Yeah, you guys have seen my familiar. Or maybe you haven't. Technically, only Alfred and Shoyas has seen it.
Yeah.
Technically.
That's correct.
I don't really want to get into alchemy.
I want to get stuff that messes with people. Like, I want to get Unseen Servant.
And
I
anything that
want-
can help me get information.
I also want to
I
get Mage
want-
Hand.
Mind Spike. It's a divination spell. It's basically Mind Sliver on steroids.
That's what it sounds like.
But basically, they make a wisdom save, taking 3d8 psychic damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. On a failed save, you also always know their location until the spell ends, but only while the two of you are on the same plane. And it cannot be invisible. It cannot hide from me, even if it's invisible. There we go. Pretty stinking.
I also want to get.
Snap.
I also want to get Web. I want Web.
No, you stay on the bed. No rolling off. You go back. No, go back.
All right, I am back.
Yay. Ooh, summon lesser
Baby.
demon.
I did summon the demon. Why do you ask?
Summon shadow spirit.
I was gonna make that same joke.
Thunder.
I was like, that's a
Step.
rude thing to say.
And David just sent one away.
Wait, Shoyas, did you say you can?
Oh
you have
my gosh, is
Thunder
that Caleb?
Yes, this is
Oh,
He has
Caleb.
grown
He's
so
so
much.
big.
He looked like Kara, and I was like,
He
wait
looks so much like
second.
Kara.
His hair.
It
His
is.
face.
Yeah, he doesn't have I took off his mullet earlier, so but it's starting to grow out again, so I might have to take care of that. He's had all of this hair since birth. It won't fall out, but is slowly turning blonde. So, and he is
Just the hair
very.
sticking up.
He explores the world with his mouth.
As one does.
As one does.
As one does. Alrighty then.
He's not
So,
familiar.
Dude, there's so many spells I can't wait to get. Holy crap, there's so many 4th level spells I want to get.
I want clairvoyance. And
Okay,
all the
so
other ones.
you all have made it out of the North Gate and begin traveling along the fields.
We're leaving the city, everyone.
Woo! Field trip.
All right.
Oh.
So, do you all just make your way straight to?
Downtown, yeah.
Making my way downtown.
To the Goblin Cave.
To the
I think
Goblin
is where we're
Cave.
going.
To the
Yeah.
Goblin Cave.
All right. Who is leading to the Goblin Cave? Because Halamath has not been here before and does not know the way.
Kalash.
I'll lead. Slash will lead.
All right.
And I am looking around with my elf eyes to see what I may see. Really, just to make sure there's no one around
Okay.
that I
No
don't
one
know.
seems. Yeah. No one tends to be. No one seems to be following you.
Oh, remnant.
Oh, Cerule has been
Yes,
dismissed.
yes.
I told him
Rough.
to leave for now. I give him a berry and to leave for now.
All right.
I'll call upon him when I need him.
Alfred, are you doing anything?
Sorry, I got distracted by something. We're in the field. And
Yes, you're in the fields traveling to the Goblin Caves.
Do you want to help lead with me?
like lead the group.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm in the front right now to lead the.
Yeah,
through the Goblin
yeah,
Cave.
absolutely.
All right, you'll
And
lead with me.
Yeah, and as we when we start getting near the cave, I'm gonna prep. What do I want to prep?
Chaos Bolt always.
Well, not no, I don't want to waste a spell.
Oh,
I'm just gonna prep Toll the Dead. Or
Okay.
if I see a goblin.
Okay. Shoyas, are you doing anything?
While we go.
Oh wait, are we at the front of the cave, like entrance?
No, you guys have just left the city.
Okay, I'll wait till we get to the entrance.
I am going to maintain. How long is this? Let me look at this. Concentration up to an hour. I am going to be thinking about that guy and see if I can sense him moving.
Someone's in love. No, I'm just kidding.
You can take his hair away, but you'll never take away the memory of that first spark.
All right.
Do you remember when you made your character wasn't non-binary. You made her homosexual so that there wouldn't be so that the guy we were playing with wouldn't come on to her. That was good. Good times. You're like, yeah, she's a lesbian, because you didn't want Kyler to be like, hey, what are you doing later?
Oh, was that in D&D Junior? Oh goodness.
That is why D&D Junior actually can't go to that, because Kyler made it weird. He just made it so weird.
Well, because like we had a group chat and he was like transcribing the sessions in his own like little screenplay or whatnot. And then he was like, so I took some creative liberties or something like that and making a love thing between my character and your character. And I was like, oh, well, she's gay. Gay.
Oh gosh.
Dang.
And he's like, oh, that makes sense. I'm just like, yeah. Or something like that.
I remember you
something
came to
that
me,
I-
you're like, so I didn't initially have this happening, but this is what it is now, and here's why. And I was like, yeah, okay.
Yikes. Yeah, for those who don't know, which is really just Ricky and Steven, Kyler is one of the young men in our ward, and he's a character.
He's weird.
Yeah, well, very much
That's his
so.
undying love during the sacrament meeting for some girl. Let's call her Gina.
Was she in the ward?
It was Emily.
It was Emily.
And it was during testimony meeting,
It was so bad.
and she was sitting directly behind him to bear her testimony right after him, and she did an amazing job of totally straight facing it.
It was, yeah. Oh, that was so bad.
Dang.
It was terrible. I was sitting up there and I make eye
How
contact
old is
with
he?
his sister. He was 18 at the time. I was 16? 17?
You had to have been 17.
Yeah, I was 17. 17.
I
My-
still can't believe Emily's only 19.
My favorite
She's
part
such a
was that
baby.
Emily was looking to me for moral support, and I got up and left because it was that awkward.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I looked at you and all I remember was go, just breathe all the way in the back. And then yeah, you got up and left.
Yeah, I was up on
Bye.
the stand right behind Emily because I was in line behind her, and so I didn't know like who he was talking about because I had just joined the D&D junior group and had missed all of that drama. But I just see Dale, who's our dungeon master, and I'm like, oh, he knows everything that's going on right now.
And I just
See him
jumped
as
out.
soon as this started. He just like pretended to take a phone call from the back and just got up and left.
And
I
then
was like,
Kara was
I like
following
went
back.
out and I sat in my car with my daughter, and she's like, "Why are we out here?" I'm like, "Because." Just
Well, it was
because.
funny because I'm sitting there and I make eye contact with Julia. I look at Connie, who's his sister, and then his dad makes eye contact with me. It was a day. Anyway, D&D.
anyway, back to the current D&D.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, he's a character. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. All right, Shoyas, what are you doing as you travel?
I am thinking. I am keeping track of the person in my mind who I still have scholar's scrutiny on. I
Okay.
can track him for the next hour, so long as I don't get hit in the face by a branch or anything.
Well, no, you have advantage on checks to track them. It's not like a magical. I just looked it up.
Oh, you just did? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I just
Never
checked it.
mind.
Yeah, you don't like
Alright,
have a
so-
magical beacon to it. It's you have advantage to track them.
He just has a
Got
map
it.
in his mind. There's a little shiny light.
Oh, I wish. Let me think.
And then
Yeah, so
all
you
the
think-
little lights went out.
Yeah, so like you wouldn't know if he was following you.
Oh, I'm going to
something
open
like
up the
that.
spell book and I'm going to start leafing through it, looking for any symbols that I recognize, specifically divination spells, and I'm going to dog-ear the pages of any that I
Okay.
find.
I don't think they have any divination.
And I'll
No.
shut the book.
No, there were no
Okay.
divination spells.
I'm going to shut the book and then just
Hey, Trust, were there any evocation spells in there?
I mean, I'm gonna have to take a closer look at it when we're not walking because I was just looking through for divination, but I'm certain there were.
All right. Well, if you want to be that way about it,
Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead instead of just shutting you down. DM, did I notice any evocation spells?
No, you did not notice any evocation spells. You weren't even looking for them. So how could you notice them?
I tried, man. I'm sorry.
It's all good. All right.
All right. Okay, and Remnant, what are you doing as you travel?
Cool. Reminiscing. That's a bad one. Anyway,
Yes, it was, but I'll forgive it.
Oh, I can't wait to get. Wait, when can we learn third level spells?
At
When
5th
we learn
level.
them.
5th level. Okay.
I think just walking, not doing a whole lot. A little sick, a little bit. Cool. Why did I do that? That was terrible. That was not why. What? Just contemplating and in thought and just kind
It's
of
all in thought, right?
spiraling.
We don't hear any of this.
Okay.
Are you mumbling to yourself?
I think I'm mumbling to myself.
Okay. Talash.
Completely distraught.
Talash hearing
Okay.
this gives her some red berries
When did you get red berries?
because I collect a lot of berries. I forage. I have all types of colored berries. Actually, it's just red and green berries. Those are the only two colors that I have. I only have red and green berries.
all colors because he's colorblind.
Yeah, apparently.
Dark vision will do that to you.
There you go.
Only red and green.
Blue flowers with red thorns.
I found
Blue
red
flowers, red
berries.
thorns.
red dots.
It'd be so much easier if I wasn't colorblind. Oh, dang it. Well, there goes the cave entrance.
All right. What happened?
We
I
walked
accidentally
past
deleted
it.
the cave entrance.
Oh, well.
That's-
think I have
Control
it.
Z.
No, never.
Here,
I won't do it. I won't do it.
Oh, thank you. Here, just give that to me. Let go, Ricky.
I don't have it. Oh, I was gonna do the same. Yay! Oh,
There.
you sell this stuff?
Yeah.
Dude, I thought these were like little gnomes with like axes ready to attack.
Oh,
when I was
little
looking
garden
from afar.
gnomes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Ricky, you said you had something you wanted to do as you were approaching the cave.
Ah, yes. When we get to the cave, and before we get to the cave, I summon Sarul, and I
Okay.
have him scout in front of me. I summon Sarul, and I have him scout. I'm all doing this telepathically, obviously.
Okay.
And I have him scout at least 100 feet away, 100 feet in front of me.
All right. So he goes forward 100 feet.
Yeah, wherever 100 feet is.
Yeah, wherever that is.
Yep.
Um,
Does he see? And then I'm gonna hold on to. I'm gonna put my hand onto Alfred, because I believe when I do this, I go blind.
no. So you can communicate with them telepathically at 100 feet, no matter what. If you want to see and hear what he sees, then you go blind and deaf to your surroundings.
Right. Blind and deaf. but I can
Yeah.
still walk and stuff. That's why I'm holding on to Alfred.
Okay, yeah. So
I'm
yeah, if you're holding on to
Alfred,
Alfred's
yeah,
shoulder,
so I know where I'm walking, and I close
Glass,
my
does
eyes.
Alfred know that you're
What are you
doing
doing?
this? Like,
Yeah,
I
tell us what
whispered to Alfred. I tell
you're
Alfred,
doing.
I'm going to scout ahead. Okay,
What do you mean?
I can see through Cerule, so I
The
won't be able
snake?
to see or hear anything while I am in a trance. But I will be walking with you, and I need your shoulder as guidance, so I don't, because I'll become deaf and blind. I won't have any
Okay.
sense. Okay, so.
Okay.
All right, and so I keep my hand on his shoulder as we're still walking because he's next to me because he's helping with the guiding, and I
Okay.
go into and I see through Cerule. I'm trying to
Cerule?
figure it. Yeah, I'll figure
All
out the
right.
name.
All right, so Cerule starts going forward through the caves. And they're you don't notice anything. They're all empty.
Everything's empty.
Yeah, everything is empty.
Okay.
It's totally dark in here.
Yes. Oh, the snake has dark vision.
Okay.
I think the snake has dark vision as well. No, he has blind sight. What's blind sight?
Oh, okay. What to what range?
10 feet. What's
Okay,
blind
only
sight?
10 feet.
Yeah.
It means you can literally see anything within 10 feet of you.
Oh. Okay. But he can still see ahead. But well, I guess it's dark. He doesn't actually have dark vision.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, so he can only see 10 feet in front of him.
Oh, okay.
Once he enters into the cave, he can only
He
see
can
10
only see
feet
10
in front
feet
of
in
him.
front of him. Okay.
Right. And it's totally dark in there.
Yeah, okay. So he can't see anything right now.
Yeah, so it doesn't see anything as he starts going into the cave.
Okay. So
And
I
he's
think
just
we're-
kind of slithering around.
Yep.
Pretty much he can see both sides of the hallway when he's in one
Mhm.
of the hallways.
Yeah. That's about all I can see. I thought he had dark vision.
Nope.
Can I somehow cast it so that he can have dark vision?
If you have the dark vision spell.
Oh, yeah. I guess that works. Is that an actual spell?
Yes.
Oh. Am I allowed to learn that spell?
I am not sure. Dark Vision is a transmutation spell, and it is learnable by the wizard. It's a second level spell. So
Oh,
yes,
Okay, so I will
you
be able to
would
learn
be-
it later.
you could gain that.
Cool. And it just needs a pinch of dried carrot or agite. What the heck is that?
Agate?
Oh yeah. Is that a? Oh, it's a rock.
Yeah, or
Good
an
one.
agate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I read that incorrectly. I think the dried carrot would be much easier to get.
Probably.
All right.
I
All right. So then, I think the coast is clear, and I go back to my actual vision, and I tell Cerule to just keep ahead and inform me if there's anything that he senses or sees while
Okay.
he slithers.
So you all make your way.
Rock.
You make your way forward. As you are making your way to the cave entrance, you do notice that the remaining logs and trees that were surrounding this cave are now gone. So the area around this cave
Has
is
been chopped
now totally cleared.
down. There were more trees last time, right, guys?
There were.
Yeah. So much for those forest guys.
Yeah.
Like, what happened
I
to
forgot
them?
about them. What happened to those forest guys?
Is there any way for me to make a check as to whether or not there was any kind of like forest battle or disturbance as far as the
I don't know if
Fey
there'll be a forest
folk are
battle.
concerned?
It just looks like clear
Sure,
trees.
make a survival check to see if
Can
you
I
can
check
like.
as well, David?
Yeah.
That was a natural one.
All right. Well, it's a good thing I'm here because I got
I'll,
a
I'll-
15.
you know what? I'll do it
There's
too.
there's lots of footprints and tracks and things, but they're all muddled and crossing over one another.
I got a 15. So
That's
I
what
guess
that's
it's
like a nature check.
No,
Survival.
Survival.
A survival check.
I have a +6, by the way.
I got a 15.
Me too.
If that means anything.
So that's just
Okay.
what you just said. Or is that what that was for show? Yes.
No, Alfred just got a 15.
Yeah. I also got
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
Okay. So Alfred and Talash. Sorry, 1 second. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't worry about it for now. Maybe, but
If he's gonna be a main recurring character,
I
well,
want.
he's definitely going to be a
get-
main recurring character. That's for sure. But
is he gonna be
I
one
have
of those?
this visual of him walking
Records
down,
only.
like it's like this painting, this watercolor painting of him walking down the street with his hat and his rapier out to one side, doing the whole like I am hunting, but I'm still a gentleman walk. Oh, it's so cool. It's in my head. I wish I could paint, but I can't. So stay tuned.
hey, we've all got Microsoft. All right. Lost my train of thought.
What do we
Okay,
see?
yes, you guys were checking for tracks. Yes, you see that there is a general flow to these tracks, and they all seem to be heading along the mountain range. So there's the cave entrance here, and then the mountain range kind of continues off to the northeast, and you see that there is a general flow to these tracks.
In
And
that
after a
direction.
little bit more searching, you find along the mountain range, you find a few gouges where it looks like logs have been dragged.
So, Lord Halamath, it looks like the goblins might have dragged some of the trees that way.
Or whatever
last
it is,
time-
whatever
Yeah,
is
the last
taking
time-
these trees.
Yeah, the last time we were at the cave, there were no goblins anywhere,
No.
and we explored it reasonably well. So I think we should start going along the mountain.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do? Or yeah, so Halamath responds is like, well, even if the goblins are stealing wood, your report of the ratmen implied that there were hostages.
Oh.
I think it would be in our best interest, in the best interest of the city, to see what we can do to help them.
Okay. Well, let's
Out of
continue into
character,
the
I
cave
completely
then.
forgot about that. Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah, that was like the whole reason why
yeah,
Halamath
that's
set
why
up.
we're going this way.
Let's go this way.
Yeah,
This is
I
just the
forgot that.
entrance.
So,
But just note, we will note that the goblins are going, or whatever is taking the wood is going away from the goblin cave.
yeah.
To the northeast of
To
the Goblin
northeast
Cave,
of the goblin cave. All right.
along the mountain range.
Along the mountain range. So let's go and make our way. Try to make our way back to the sewers. Yeah. And then we go.
Okay. All right. So you all make your way into the cave. After looking around, Halamath starts to kind of do a brief investigation of the cave himself. And after he concludes that this is a safe place to rest for a short time, he turns to each of you, or he turns to you all as a group, and says, you all have gotten a bit stronger since our last lessons. I think it would be beneficial to teach you some more spells.
Level up.
No.
Dang it.
But he reaches into his
Not
pack
level up, but
and he
Yeah.
pulls out his spell book, which you notice is very thick and has several large locks built into it.
It's got like sheet dividers and tabs.
Yep, highlights and everything.
And it's got lots of
Okay.
like tags sticking out, kind of like dangling.
An appendix, like
Yeah, and he waves his hand over it, and you just hear the locks all click, 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 and he opens it up. And the pages kind of turn on their own. And he
We
says,
should
all
learn
right.
that. Talash whisper, or Talash like speaks like, "Can you teach us how to do that? I want to lock my spell book."
So he opens it up, and he also pulls and he sits down and he takes his pack off and he sets it to the side, and you hear the clinking of glass. And says, "And I've brought enough for each of you to learn at least one second level. And he doles out 100 GP of rare inks for each of you, specifically for, because it's 50 GP for each level of spell, unless it's of your school, and then
So
it's
it'd be
half, then it's only
half.
25. Well,
Yeah.
only if the spell is of your school. Yeah.
Yes.
This is all right. If you would like, we can take a couple of hours.
Wait, it's 100 per level?
No, it's 50 GP per level.
Oh, it's 50 GP per level. Okay.
Yeah.
So it'd be 100 for a level 2 spell.
For a level 2 spell, it's 100 GP.
Okay.
Unless it's of your school, and then it's
Mhm.
halved.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
So-
Understood.
Is there a list of the spells that we can choose from?
Oh, indeed there is.
I figured I'd ask the right question.
So there are the spells from Halamatz
Okay, more questions.
that are first and second level spells. And there are the
Oh
ones
my
from the
God.
Yume Uso.
There's just a lot.
Hideous laughter. All right, Alfred, we need you to learn that. Just kidding.
So these are also all of the one from the Uso.
The second list is from the Yume Uso.
Oh, okay. Well, now I want to read every single one so I actually know what they do.
Is
I
dark vision on
don't
there?
actually know
No.
Dang.
like
Well,
any of these do.
you can learn magic
Why don't you
missile.
just ask? Or
What's magic weapon?
magic weapon, you enchant your weapon to make it deal magic damage. And
I
if you
have
cast-
no weapon.
Yeah, Remnant is the only one with a weapon that she regularly uses.
Me too. Well, every now
Yeah,
and again
so
I
that
use my
is
dagger.
very useless for me. What is web?
It's
Oh,
you
it's-
conjure up,
you
so that's a
literally
conjuration
summon a web.
spell, and you create webs, and that creates difficult terrain. And what's really fun is that the webs are flammable, and it specifically states that they are flammable, and it creates a big area of fire if you set them
So
on
if
fire.
we can learn one new, wait, is he giving us 100 GP?
100 GP worth of ink.
Right. So does that mean I can learn 2 conjuration spells?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. You can you have the ink now.
Okay.
You have the ink necessary for whatever spells you want to learn. However you want to spend that,
Okay.
you have that much ink now.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And it takes you 2 hours for each level of spell,
Oh, shoot.
and that is halved
Okay.
if it's your school.
Okay.
So it is now 8 o'clock, after the fight and the time to get out of the city and to the Goblin Cave, it's about 8 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
What's zone of truth?
That I don't believe you can learn.
Oh, okay.
Because that is, I'm guessing, not
That is not a
that's
wizard
not
spell.
a wizard spell, but that's one of the
Tasha's mind whip.
Yeah, Zone of Truth is not a that's an enchantment spell that is not wizard. Mind Whip. Let's see.
Paladin.
Mind Whip, you can pick up Mind Whip. That's a wizard
Oh.
spell.
What does mind whip do?
American Bard.
Mind Whip does is you psychically lash out at one creature you can see within range. They make an intelligence saving throw. If they fail, they take 3d6 psychic damage, and it cannot take a reaction until the end of its next turn. Moreover, on its next turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action. It only gets one of the 3. If it does save, then it takes half as much damage and doesn't suffer any of the other effects. And you can upcast it.
Yeah, 3d6 is pretty good.
It's a second level spell.
Yeah, like that's pretty decent damage. And what is that an evocation or what is that?
That's an enchantment spell.
It's enchantment.
So that would be 100 GP, or your 100
50.
GP. Of
It'd be
ink.
50. Would be
No,
would
it's
be
50.
100.
It's 50 per
Yeah.
level.
Yeah, you're right, that would be 100. So I can only learn that one. Suggestion is like, I what is
David, I don't have access to pass without trace. What's pass without trace?
One
Stealth,
second.
my guy.
Yeah, it's like
Stealth.
group stealth.
I think
Oh.
it's actually.
It's a ranger
specific to
spell.
Yeah.
Oh,
ranger
okay.
stuff.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get that one.
Okay.
Suggestion is you suggest something to a person or to another creature. They have to be able to understand you, and if they fail their wisdom save, then they do their best to carry out that action.
Okay, so it takes. So are we going to be resting for 4 hours, guys?
Yes, you guys can rest. Like
Okay.
that's what you're doing.
Okay, we are resting for 4 hours. Okay.
Or however long it takes for you to yeah. Well, I'll give you 4 hours to spend right now.
Yeah. Okay.
So Zone of Truth is not available.
Zone of Truth is not available to any of you. That is not a wizard spell, and it's in the School of Enchantment, so none of you can pick it up.
Okay.
Like if one of you was an enchantment wizard, then you could, but
Mm-hmm.
because like Pass Without Trace is an abjuration spell.
What's Expeditions Retreat?
Oh, you should.
Expeditious Retreat. It lets you have the dash action as a bonus action.
Long Strider?
Adds 10 feet.
Yeah, adds 10 feet to your movement.
Okay.
For the duration.
What is
the
What is our jump? How far can we jump? Because it says
I don't remember your
this creature's jump.
Yeah,
distance
triples
is
your jump.
tripled.
If you go to features and traits, no, it's in inventory, and you click on weight carried, it'll tell you that you can jump. Where is it?
Wait.
No, maybe click on strength.
How many spells can we get with the ink?
Up to it
Or
depends
athletics.
on
So
what the spell is.
Yeah, it depends on what level spells you want.
Second level.
If it is an abjuration spell for you, you could get 2 second level spells.
Okay.
That is abjuration.
That are both, if they were both abjuration.
Okay.
If they are not both abjuration, you could get 1 second level spell.
Okay.
Okay, so if you do a long jump, yeah, your strength determines how far you can jump. Long jump, when you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. When you make a standing long jump, you can leap only half that distance.
Okay, I think I know what I want.
Yeah, so like your strength score of 8 allows you to jump 8 feet if you were running.
Oh, strength score of 8. So if you have 8 strength, you can run 8 feet or jump 8 feet.
You could jump 8 feet if you were running. If you did
okay.
a standing long jump, you could only jump 4 feet, which means you can't jump anything.
I have strength 13, so that means I can jump 13 feet.
Right.
Oh.
If you ran.
If I ran.
If you ran, your standing long jump.
If I tripled it, I'd get about 40 feet. Dang.
Yeah, you'd get 40 feet. That's a holy cow. That's a long jump.
That's very long. But what kind of spell?
Yeah,
is
that
it?
one's probably not quite accurate, but hey,
Transmutation.
So Lesser Restoration is like a healing spell.
I'm gonna guess it's a healing spell.
Was it Lesser Restoration? No, that is not a healing spell.
Oh, let me see.
Lesser Restoration is a rejuvenation spell. Like you can heal people's effects.
Yeah, you touch a creature and can either end 1 disease or 1 condition afflicting it. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Oh, okay.
That is an abjuration spell, and it is not a wizard spell. So only Remnant, Remnant can pick that up.
What spell is this?
Lesser Restoration.
And it does what? I was researching a different one.
You touch a creature and can end either 1 disease or 1 condition affecting it. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
All right, David, I know what I'm taking.
Okay.
I will be taking Web and Misty Step because they are both conjurations.
Both conjuration, very nice.
Because I've been looking at them already. I've already been eyeing them before this.
Alright. And I think I will do Pass Without Trace and Lesser Restoration.
Okay. All right, and Ricky, for web, you need a
I need
piece
a
of
small
spider
one.
web.
Yep.
Yeah, and you can gather if you just like walk around the caves, you're
Yes.
able to just gather that up. And you can get a stick and you just kind of spool it up for yourself.
Sweet. So sick. All right. Now I don't know any
Wait.
fire spells, so
Can I not? I can learn second level spells, but I can't do second level spells.
You can
Or
cast
no,
second
you
level
can cast
spells.
second level spells.
You couldn't learn
Okay.
them. Yeah, you
It's-
couldn't learn them if you didn't.
Okay, because we're still on level 3, right?
You
Yeah,
can learn
level
second
3.
level spells at level 3.
Why isn't this letting me do that then?
Are you level 3? Did you make your character
Yes.
level 3?
Yes.
What's going on?
Hold on. I'm having beef with. Okay, there we go.
What?
I got it. I got it. Okay.
So what's mage armor and protection from evil and good?
Mage armor basically boosts your ability, your AC to 13. And then protection from evil and good is you protect against stuff and they have disadvantage against whatever that is.
Yeah, mage
Wait.
armor is your AC is 13 plus your dex mod.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So Pass Without Trace and Lesser Restoration are not
That's
wizard
pretty
spells.
good.
So how do I add those?
I could like that.
Oh, Dale, can you help her with that?
What were they?
Pass Without Trace is a ranger spell. Lesser Restoration, I think, is a cleric or a paladin spell.
Okay, I got to go into homebrew creations then. I'll need to know what they are again. Give me just a second. Pulling the
Okay.
character up right now. Edit. And you now have access to. No, those are your features.
Okay. What were you asking about, Stephen? Or did you get your answer?
I'm looking it up myself just because it's.
Oh, should I do
Okay.
Absorb Element or Pass
Oh,
What
Without
spells were you thinking, Remnant?
Like that.
Pass Without Trace and Lesser Restoration?
Are you picking those spells?
Well, I have a question for the gallery on opinion on Absorb Element instead of Pass Without Trace.
It depends. Do you want to be able to react and then smack somebody with something big, or do you want to be able to pass sneaky by?
Mm,
Can we?
So
Hey, so before I decide, can we just check what's in what components we got out of the bags?
that is a good question.
Oh, why, yes, you can. What a wonderful question to ask.
Well,
I don't
Because
have to
protection
worry
from
about
good
it.
and evil takes holy water or powdered silver and iron, and
Which is
I don't want to take
consumed.
it. Yeah, it gets consumed, so I don't want to take it if we just don't, and I won't be able to use it.
okay,
You-
I'm
like,
ready.
It's like I hope that makes sense. Like,
Makes
so
sense
I
to
like
me.
spell. It's
Yeah,
really
because
strong.
show yes, you have all the component pouches, correct?
I have both component patches.
Nice.
That's correct.
Yeah, the spell is super good. You get advantage on all protection against everything, basically, that would attack us.
Right.
It's not quite everything, but it's a lot of stuff. So if we have the components for it, I want to get it because it's really good.
I don't think there's a single divination spell in here, which kind of makes me sad. But that's
I don't think
okay.
there's any evocation spells that either. So
Thunderwave is in there.
Yep. Thunderwave.
But you already have that one.
Okay, so the
No,
same
actually, I don't have
components are
Thunderwave.
the
Oh,
same
yeah, I do.
components are found in both pouches.
A snake
Okay.
tongue. What is a snake
Several
tongue for?
nutshells.
Oh, charm person? No. Suggestion?
Small rod of iron.
It's for suggestion, right, David?
Pretty sure it's for suggestion. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pulling up the components.
So how much? So, like, could we potentially make powder out of the small rod of iron?
If you had a file or something to turn it into powder, yes.
Does anybody have thieves tools?
Nope.
Okay.
Janaea,
And
I see you nodding your head.
And does that mean there's 2 of each of
Oh,
those?
and remnant.
Or that's just
No,
the
that's
combination
total.
of both
That's
pouches?
total.
No. There's 2 of each of these.
Oh, there's 2 of each of these. Oh, okay.
Okay, that's what I was. Okay. I just wanted to make sure of that before.
Now that is powdered silver and iron, not just iron. Just so you're aware.
It's silver. Oh, I thought I read that as it could be powdered silver or powdered iron.
No, so it's holy water or powdered silver and iron.
Dang. That's
I mean,
just
dude, you can still learn it. You just have to get it later. I mean,
Do you
There's
not have any
nothing
silver
stopping
pieces
you.
on you?
Do I what?
Pieces.
no, we have
I
no
don't
money.
think I have any money.
We have
Just
no
wondering.
money.
I don't think I have anything.
You can still learn it, Steven. As strong
Look
of
on
a
the bright
spell
side,
it is, you can
guys.
still
We don't
learn
have
it.
any money, but we have a remnant.
The real treasure was the friendship we made along the way.
I
That's right.
disapprove.
Real rations are the
Talash
way
says,
we.
nah.
Maybe the
Can I
real
have
Russians are the
one
friends
of
we
the
made.
rods of iron? Because I think I'm gonna do a whole person.
Ooh.
Yeah, wait, what are the components for this?
Think of it. Yeah.
Can I ask a question about the components?
Sure.
Tiny tarts and a feather?
Yeah. Those both went to 1 spell. I think it's hideous laughter.
Yeah, it is hideous laughter. I consider me surprised.
Yeah,
It's
what a
just-
bizarre component.
But there's more. Okay, it doesn't consume it.
But it's waved in the
Okay.
air.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Whole
Never
person is
mind on lesser restoration. I misunderstood it.
whole person is also really strong.
Yes, whole person is a very strong spell. You should know. You were held.
Yeah. That's what he used on you.
That's what he used on you. You went.
Yeah. It's this is just difficult for me to pick which one because there's a lot of good ones.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What color is the feather?
Gray with some black and white striping.
Okay.
Janaea, have
what
you
is-
thought of what spells you want? I think you said it earlier.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do hold person. So I was asking for one of the small rods of iron.
So
Right.
Shoyas, will you give up one of the iron rods?
Oh, yeah, totally. Take it.
Wait,
Thank
Dale.
you. I will hold on to
That is-
this.
Lesser
Iron rod.
restoration. Sorry, I was talking over you, Janaea. Go ahead.
We don't
I'll
have
just
any
take
leather,
the
do
rods,
we?
What'd you say?
What was that, Steven?
We don't have any leather, do we?
I'm wearing
Like,
leather.
'Cause
I
it-
have leather.
'cause-
I'm
'cause
technically
for
wearing
mage-
leather as clothes.
Well, because for mage armor, it says a piece of cured leather.
David, is my leather cured or not?
Yours is not.
Okay.
But as you're studying and asking about that, Halamath produces a few. He's got bits of leather if you need another piece of cured leather for that.
Okay.
He can provide it should you choose that spell.
Yeah, it's not. So when it says creature that isn't armor, are regular robes, that's not counted as armor, right? Meaning
Correct.
like plate man and stuff.
Yeah, plate,
What?
leather armor, yeah, any kind of actual armor. You're just wearing cloth robes, which is no armor at all.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Then I'm gonna take mage armor and protection from good and evil. Because we do not have enough protective spells. Like we have like 0 protective spells.
Well, considering you always run in, yeah, that's why you need protective spells. But like
Very good.
Talash doesn't ever run in. He takes it slowly and carefully and uses his spells at a range, so he never needs to get in.
All right, cool. Does everybody have their spells picked then?
Yeah.
Okay, so just
I'm working on it.
okay.
I have it all written down though, so I'm just looking through and I'm going through the thing. So
Emily, have you gotten all of yours?
Yeah. So I'm wanting to do what was it? It was
Pass without trace.
Pass without trace, and then I'm wanting to swap out lesser restoration for absorb element, which is a level 1.
Level 1.
So, but that's also abjuration.
Yep. So that
correct?
one's only 25. So you still have another 25 GP of
Okay.
inks left. So if you wanted to get another level 1 abjuration spell, you could.
Wait,
Okay.
what did she get?
She took pass without trace and absorb elements.
Protection from evil and good. That's abjuration, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
cool. She learns 3 new spells.
Can she really learn that, being that's like protection from herself?
Well,
It's from evil and good.
Ooh.
Steven, do you even know what that spell actually does? Did you?
I read it. Yeah, I read it.
So yeah, because it's you pick one type of creature when you cast the spell. It's not all of the creatures all the time.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
we're usually only fighting one type of creature at a time anyway, so
you're right. But she could also have protection against fiends.
Yeah, like if she's a fiend trying to fight other fiends.
Yeah,
So
that's
have
fine.
protection from fiends. Or protection from Alfred, you know.
There you go. The Fae.
she just flat out murdered a guy that was unconscious. Like,
Yeah, she did.
for no benefit either. Like, there's no benefit to doing that.
Yep, and you all watched it.
And
Yeah, and did
then
nothing. I was expecting some sort of reaction, but you're like, go scary, scary, scary. Scary, scary, scary. Raiding the body.
Loot the bodies. And Ricky, you took Misty Step and Web, right?
yes, sir. And I will
All right.
what's it called? I will prepare them right now too, because I can, right?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
How do I prepare it? How do I make it prepared?
Well, there's a limit to the number of spells you can have prepared.
I have 2 slots available. That's why.
Okay.
And I want to prepare it. But oh, here it is. I found it. So prepare Misty Step, prepare Web. All right.
There you go.
I have all my spells prepared.
David, does my cloak of protection count as armor?
Not for the case of mage armor. No.
What does this
Okay.
cloak of protection do?
Because that would also add the plus, because that's a base add +1, so I would still get
That's
that
right.
to the.
Yes, you would still get
Okay.
that.
I just wanted to make
Oh, it
sure.
just adds +1
That
armor
makes me
class.
that makes me pretty beefy
Right.
then.
Nice.
That makes
Yeah,
me
it
pretty
gives-
beefy with that.
Yeah,
with
what's
that
your
spell.
AC up if you had mage armor running?
14?
It gives so because mage armor just sets it at 13 plus your dex.
Right.
Plus
So I
your
have-
armor, right?
So I have 14. 14 armor +1 from my cloak, so I have 15.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, so you got a +1 to your dex.
Yeah, I have a +1 to my dex.
It's very
So that puts
tempting
me at 15 AC.
That's pretty
with
good.
that-
15
pretty
AC as
good.
a,
For a
as a
wizard?
wizard.
Yeah, you
that's
need
why-
that.
that's why I want that spell.
You need
Because
that.
that spell's gonna save my butt.
Darn straight after you got stabbed.
Yeah, like 15 AC is really good. So I'm pretty happy with that.
Hey Dale, when you're able to, can you add pass without trace?
how many pieces of leather does Halamath give me?
He gives you
What?
one.
You only need
Just
one, right? Or
one.
is it consumed? Is it consumed?
It's not consumed. You get just one.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
it's
all you
not-
need. Yeah, unless it
And
says it's
perfect.
consumed.
Remnant, do you need anything more?
Nope, that's it.
All right, I'm hitting save changes, and that should be available.
Cool.
You might need to refresh or even exit out of the page and go back in and find another page. Okay,
That's perfect.
I just put together all the spells attached to every single component, and I need to know who took what. So
Oh, you don't need anything about me. Don't worry about me. I have my stuff.
you didn't take anything?
Nope.
don't
I
think
went
you have
around-
to, right?
I went
Rod of
around
iron.
and got some cobwebs. Because all I need is spider webs for web.
Okay.
Because I know that Aurora took hold person, I don't want to take the rods of iron. I just think
Well,
I'll get,
there's
I'll
two.
get
There's
powdered
two
iron.
rods of
You
iron.
only
One.
took one,
Yeah, you can take one.
which if you
Yeah, I guess
must
I'll take
know,
one. Yeah, I'll take
if you
one
must
and-
know, it works for hold person, hold monster, and heat metal. Out of character.
Yeah, fine. I'll take one of the small rods. I think maybe I can file it off later with some
Wait,
silver.
wait,
that I
wait,
can
wait, wait,
maybe
wait. I can't find hold person. Why can't I find? Oh, because it's not. Is it not one of Wooder's spell?
I also asked, while we're taking this rest, I just take the time to ask everybody how much gold we took from the guys.
Oh,
from
yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
David.
How much gold did we get from them? Because I
'Cause-
want to take some. I want
Because
my
I looted.
share.
Whoa, hold up. I looted. Yeah, Steven, you can't learn. You're evocation, right? You can't learn hold person without.
I didn't even take hold person.
Oh, I thought you were taking hold person.
Old person is a
No.
wizard spell.
Oh no. But
no,
like if
he's
he
just
learns
taking the rod of
others-
iron.
Oh, he's
He
just
didn't
taking
take
the rod of
spell.
iron.
He's just taking the rod of iron.
Yeah, because he
Why?
wanted it for protection from good and evil.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
because I want to file it off for protection
later.
from good and evil.
For later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can't do anything with it now, but
Oh, okay.
I want it for later.
I refreshed and I opened a new tab. I'm still not seeing past.
It'll probably take a while.
Okay. All right. No worries.
I do need. I am gonna leave at 10.
Oh,
Just making sure because it's 9:15 right now. So
Yeah.
just making sure everybody knows the time.
Yeah, David, that's the combo I've been looking at.
Yeah, that'd be pretty fun.
Dude, it's gonna be so cool.
okay. So you took the small rod of iron. Both of those are gone. Did anybody take anything else?
Can I take the snake tongue? Just because I feel
Yep.
like it's my
You
snake.
can take one of the snake tongues.
I want the snake. I'd take both of them if nobody else wants it.
All right. So from the here, I'll just write it out. That's what you find in money off of the two bodies. 3 gold, 18 silver, and 24 copper pieces.
So
And so that it's 10 copper for a silver and 10 silver for a gold, right?
Right.
then everybody can just get
so
one gold.
But in
It doesn't specify, so
Yeah, it
I'm
doesn't-
going to say 1 silver piece worth of silver.
okay, that's what I was going to ask, like how much so guys,
Yeah.
I would like, there's 5 of us, Lord Halamath Rich, so there's 5 of us.
He kind of grunts at that and is just like, keep it.
Okay, Alfred, if you want, you
So-
can have 10 silver pieces.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I
your
was going to
share.
say. 'Cause-
There you go.
Yeah, because I want the silver so I can grind it for the spell.
You only have to grind one. You don't have to grind it all.
Yeah, I don't have
Well, it's 1 per
anything to grind it with
casting.
right now.
Oh, it's consumed?
Yeah, it's like I don't have anything to grind it with right now, but
For
But,
what spell is this
eventually-
again? Protection?
Protection from good and evil.
if I can cast mage armor on like you and then cast protection from good and evil because it's a concentration spell. So I'm out of the fight at that point.
No,
But
you're
if I
not
can
out of the
do
fight. That's not how
that
concentration
and make-
works, Steven. No. Concentration spells are you can only have one concentration spell running at a time. While you have a concentration spell going, you can cast any other spell that doesn't take concentration.
Right.
If you were to cast another concentration
Oh,
spell,
dang.
your first concentration spell would end, and the next one would be the one that you're
Okay.
maintaining.
Okay.
However,
I can make myself
let
beefy.
me finish, Steven. Let me finish. You got to understand all this. So while you are concentrating on a spell, if you ever take damage from any source, you make a Constitution saving throw. If you roll 10 or higher, you maintain concentration. If you roll less, you break concentration and the spell ends. There could also be other factors, such as if you're sailing on a ship and a wave crashes over, something that could cause you to be distracted, something like that.
Will end concentration.
No, you'll make another Constitution
Oh.
saving throw to maintain your concentration.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So that's how concentration works.
Sorry. Yes. Thank you for explaining that.
David, I
I
want
will
mage
take-
hand.
The
Yeah. So I take 10 silver.
the other 8 silver pieces and the copper pieces, and you guys can have a gold piece each.
Sure.
I'll take a gold piece each. Yeah.
Talash doesn't care for gold, but he knows that if he needs to learn stuff, he needs gold. That's
All
actually
right, there you go.
that's actually in Talash's bio. He does not care for money. Yep.
Okay, cool. So you've got all that. Dale, do you have your spells picked? I know you're like helping with remnant spells and everything.
Yeah, I'm doing a whole bunch of other stuff. Let me look at Blair real quick.
So you can either get 2 first level spells or a second level spells, because I don't think any of them are divination, right?
Yeah, none of them are divination,
Or-
so I can get one.
Or you can just hold
second
on to
or
that
2
1,000 or 100 gold and learn later.
It's 100 gold of stuff of
Yeah.
materials. So
It's 100 gold of ink,
Yeah. So I mean, you can carry it around.
which really comes out to
I
2
mean-
large vials of ink.
I get to keep the spell book. So yeah, I think I'll just do that.
Yeah, you can just hold off on it. That's the thing.
Yeah, there
I'll
are
just
obviously
wait.
there's Halamath's spell book that you don't get to keep, but you have
No. Okay.
2 spell books. Are you hanging on to both of the
No, I
Yumeuso
have
spell
one of
books?
them.
Talash has one.
I have the
Okay.
second one. I think you have the first one.
They both have all the same spells. There's not like they're
Oh,
both-
okay. Okay, cool.
just so you're aware.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nothing but enchantments and 1 conjuration spell. So
Oh, I feel dumb. Yeah, I've been reading first and second as the first spell book and the second spell book, not first level, second level. It's okay. It's Talash.
yeah, so that-
It is Talash.
It's Talash. Dude, you're awesome, David. You gave me the spells that I wanted. I wanted those 2 spells.
Well, good. I'm glad it worked out. Alrighty then.
Carry on. I will continue to look over it and decide. So let's pretend that I either learn or I don't learn either way, unless it hinges on the story.
I mean,
I don't think so.
if you're not going to take this time to learn, I would like you to make that call. And yeah,
Okay.
so just
Then if
so
we
we
are spending 4 hours, I will take a long rest.
Okay. Are you gaining anything from
You
this
don't
long
gain
rest?
anything from that, dude.
Yeah, like what's
Or
the point?
10s.
No, he gets his ports in.
Oh, that's why.
I get my
Oh,
port back.
That's good.
What?
That is a nat 20.
Ooh.
Epcot. And that is another nat 20.
No way. Oh,
What's
good
up,
stuff is
baby?
gonna happen.
So when Remnant goes to stab
So you can just
things,
pull out 2 20s whenever you want?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whenever I
and
want.
it's not just his, like he could have anyone roll those 20s.
Yes, exactly.
I'm never gonna sleep again.
Until those are used.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That was so cool. I can't believe it. This is my day. All right, sorry.
That's
was it
pretty
the
good.
black die? Was it
That
the
was
black and gold
no.
die?
It's
The
the
white
white
die?
and gold.
Oh,
the white and gold.
White gold.
die.
Okay. We don't have a whole lot of time for the rest
She's my
before
baby.
we're done for the night. So let's move on from here.
And I'll deal with we'll deal with spell specific things later.
Okay. So Okay, yeah. So you took a long rest. You're not learning any spells.
Mhm.
All right. So you all you spend these 4 hours, you study or you meditate, you eat a little bit, and then where are we? You make your way back through the tunnels at the back of the Goblin Cave.
And it's been sealed off. Remember, it was molded earth.
Yep, yep. And you come back to where you were meant, or not where you meant to go, where
We
that
fled.
had been closed off. It takes a little bit of tracking, some detect magic as a ritual, and you're able to find your way back to it. Halamath has mold earth and is able to
Yay.
reopen the entryway to the rat tunnels.
Nice. Aurora, do you remember?
Is my rat hound still there?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you remember where you stuffed that rat hound?
It
Oh yeah,
is
it's
still
just
there.
down the ledge, like under some rocks with the sign.
Should we show Lord Halamath this real quick? Or I mean,
Oh yeah.
well, actually, I couldn't see a picture of it, so I couldn't technically show him. It was a. Oh no, I did because I created bonfire. I could see it.
Yeah. Yeah, no. You
Yeah.
guys showed him.
Yeah.
You guys showed him pictures of it, all that stuff, silent image,
Or
and all
I did.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you go and you pull out the sack, and it's really stiff. Rigor mortis is set in, and it's kind of difficult to get the bag off of it. But you are able to pull this rat hound out. It's a pretty hideous sight. And Halamath kind of, his face grows harder, if that's even possible, and just this dark look overtakes him. He's like, of course. There. Delving into the dark arts, things that are best left alone. We had best hurry.
Yes.
And he starts heading off down the tunnels.
Shortly before we enter, I'd like to consolidate all the component pouch stuff into my own component pouch. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
That just makes everything over here way easier.
Yeah.
Do you have the components pouch in your components pouch? Like you have all the stuff written in your components pouch? Okay. Because I need to do that.
It'll take me a while.
How do I add? It won't let me add. I have the 2 snake tongues, by the way, just FYI.
Oh, you took both of them?
I took both because if nobody was gonna take it, I'd take both.
I mean,
because
I was gonna take it.
because they're snake tongues, and I kind of feel because I'm a snake and I don't want others to have it.
Can I have one back?
Sure.
Thank you.
A snake tongue. I don't know how to spell tongue.
Ways to add that is if you look up component, there's an actual item that I created named component, and you can just redo its name every single time you need a different thing.
I'm gonna. I'd like to ready magic missile,
Okay.
and just for at a level 2, and just for whenever I see, like, I'm prepared to see a goblin, and I'm just gonna lob these magic missiles at whatever goblin I come
Can you
across.
edit it?
Okay. Just a reminder, Stephen,
This
because
is
you
not
weren't here when
goblins.
this isn't where the goblins were.
This is rat.
This is where the rat men were.
Oh, yeah, Ratman. Sorry, I get ready.
I tell you not.
Ratman. I'm just.
As Alfred is doing this, I literally tell him don't do that. Talash is like,
What's that?
this is not something you want to ambush. This is something we want to take slowly. Because if you
Wait.
see somebody immediately, there are a lot.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
Okay. All
So
right.
don't shoot the first thing
back.
you see. Don't shoot the first thing you see.
All right. So you come back down, and the pathway off to where the
Circle.
underground building and the conjuration circle hasn't been touched. Nothing has changed over there. The water has drained out. And you see more footprints in the mud. Or you see, I guess, fresh footprints in the mud. with so you know that somebody's been up and down here. As you approach, and just as a reminder, this area is actually like a lot longer. This is like
Yeah.
hundreds of feet as you go back down.
Yeah.
But as you
But
come
for
down,
simplicity-
you see dim lights glowing throughout here, green and purple, just like glowing crystals, just kind of placed all throughout in here.
There you go, David.
Thank you.
Lord Halbert, do you know what those
Aurora
crystals
will
are?
be keeping a sharp eye out for Navarra and will probably, if she is still alive, try to get her more than anybody else.
Okay. As you get close to where the cavern opens up, you see that there's like a pen with these giant rat beasts. There's three of these giant rat beasts are just chilling. I wouldn't say chilling. They're, they'll occasionally fight with each other, or they just kind of mull around. There's clearly a couple of rat men that are trying to tame or train these beasts, but more often than not, every few minutes or so, one of them slips or gets too close, and the giant rat beast grabs it, rips it apart, and starts to eat it. Next to the pen, there's just like a pile of rat men corpses. And aside from that, there's just a general sense of filth and disgusting, just decrepit rot everywhere around here. There's rat men milling about, in some cases shoulder to shoulder as they're going up and down the causeways. There's a pathway that leads up to one of the higher floors there, and you see rats also coming up this way to go up and around. You see that there is an entrance, or there's an area that leads here and disappears around the corner, but you can't really see what's going on over there. And you see up on the upper ledge, this part, I should just bring in. There we are. So this part is actually closed off from view. But you do see the ledge up here, and there's several gibbet cages full, still just packed full of humans, elves, and just other humanoids.
Goblins?
No goblins, though. A general look, and it appears that these are creatures that would fit in the city. As cosmopolitan of a city as it is, a variety. There's a wide variety. You even spot a couple of dwarves in the cages.
Okay,
But no goblins.
Do we see anywhere like there is a thing of keys, or is there too far?
It's too far. This is, that's like 200 feet away.
Okay. I send Sarul to go and see if he can find the keys. I think he still has to be within 300 feet of me or something.
So 100 feet is when you can communicate with it, I believe.
Or he can go indefinitely or anywhere.
I think it's up to a mile.
Oh,
is how far it can go from you. Let me double check. While it's within 100 feet, you can communicate with it telepathically, and as an action, you can see through its eyes and hear what it hears until the start of your next turn. To cast a spell, it has to be within 100 feet of you. Huh. For some reason, I thought it could go a lot further.
Doesn't tell me how far he can go. I don't know. It's not 100 feet, David. That 100 feet is for the spell, the thing you were reading.
No. It says while your familiar is within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it.
Yeah,
Um,
that's within.
oh,
the
you're
100
talking about like
no.
max distance.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm talking about max
I'm
distance. I don't see a max distance.
yeah, I'm not seeing one either. For some reason I always thought it was a mile.
Well, we can go with whatever you decide.
Yeah,
It's up to you.
yeah. It doesn't give a max distance.
Okay.
You can just only see through it
If it's 100 feet, yeah.
within 100 feet. Yeah.
Right. So I tell it to scout. And because okay, wait. So how can I can dismiss it whenever I want, right?
Yes. And then you can only reappear within 30 feet of you.
Right.
And remember, it's only got blind sight up to 10 feet. It can only see 10 feet away from it.
Unless there's light.
Unless there's light. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And there's light here, right?
There is dim light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's dim light here. That's why I'm okay with letting him go through.
Okay. Yeah. So it would have disadvantage on any perception checks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, let me scout.
So do you want to like send it to scout out further and then it'll just report back to you?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to scout if it senses any danger to go to the pocket dimension.
I think
Or
you
do
have
I
to
have
send it
to
to the
do that?
pocket. I think you have to
I have
actually
to
send it.
Okay. But I can send it from whenever.
Um,
Because it just says as an action. You
yeah,
can
it just says as an
temporarily
action.
dismiss.
There's no. It doesn't give
Okay.
a range to that.
Okay. So, scout. I'm gonna tell it to scout for a little bit, and then I'm gonna dismiss it and summon him again. Like I'm all doing
Okay.
this in my head. So I'm gonna
Okay.
have Cerule go and summon or go scout for a bit. Avoid, and I tell it to avoid any sort of anything that you see, humanoid movement. Avoid as much as possible. Stay as stealthy as possible along the walls, and everything.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Cool. 8.
All right. So as it goes around the first corner, it is immediately seen by the Ratman, and the nearest Ratman to it.
Do I notice this? Because I'm still within.
Yes, you're still within 100 feet of
I'm
it.
still within 100 feet, right?
Uh-huh.
So, do I notice that the Ratmen have noticed?
Are you looking through its eyes and hearing?
Yeah. Well, at least the first 100 feet.
Okay, yes.
Okay, so then I go out and I immediately dismiss him.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so you dismiss him.
Yep, I dismiss him.
Okay. Alfred, what are you doing?
So
We'll say you're 80 feet from the entrance to the edge of the cavern.
how
So
much?
you're still.
So we can see the 3 giant rat guys, right?
Yeah, because it's like it's just like a log fence containing them.
You're 80
Okay.
feet. I'll just call it there. About 80 feet.
Sure.
So guys, if I can disguise myself as a rat man and go and unlock the cage, we can just let the giant rat man kill everybody. Then we can take
What
care
if
of
they
it.
come to us?
Well, we're far enough away they won't do that.
How do you know?
Oh, famous last words.
This is
Look, we can lure them away.
okay. What if they go after you? Because you're currently a Ratman as well.
Well, I'll be. Look, there's other rat men closer. I'll be faster.
I don't know how
Alfred,
good of an
I'm gonna
idea
be
this
frank
is.
with you. That's how you die.
Yes.
Agreed.
Remember when Remnant says to not go off on her own, and then she went off on her own and almost died? Actually, she did die. Well, she didn't die from that, but remember how she said to not go off on her own? Yeah.
But I'm not alone. I'm with you guys.
Not if you're up there.
I am going to look
We can
at
all disguise
Alfred.
ourselves.
No,
Alfred-
I'm
only
going to
3
look
of
at
us know
Alfred,
that.
and I'm going to blink for just a second, and I'm going to say, "You were in my dreams. I would trust you."
What
Just-
on earth are you talking about, Shoyas?
That's all I'm going to say.
How
I
tall
trust
are
you.
the
I say
ceilings?
yes.
David, how tall are the ceilings?
The ceilings expand. Yeah, after you go in, or sorry, so in the tunnel that you're in, the ceilings are maybe 20 feet up, but once you go in, it curves up steeply, and these are very lofty caverns that are maybe 100 feet high.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But as soon as you hit the entrance, they'll see you walking up, right? If
Most likely.
If you were to spider climb up the walls.
Most likely.
Okay. Do you have an
Um,
invisibility spell?
I can always.
Still.
Wait, doesn't
I
Remnant just have an invisibility? I don't know what the.
No, it's pass without trace, but I need ashes from a burned leaf of mistletoe and a sprig of spruce.
Okay, never mind.
Um, Do we
Shoyas,
wanna
if you think this is
try
a
to
Celeste, if
good
any of
idea.
us had that, it would be you.
do we want to like
Can I
disguise
check my
ourselves and
herbs,
try to
David?
sneak our way upstairs?
David, can I check my herbs? Because I still have the herbs from the fairies that gave me.
Oh, in the hope that you have some mistletoe
Yeah, do I have any mistletoe
or
or
a sprig
spruce?
of spruce.
Yeah. Do I have any of that?
Well, neither of those are herbs, so I'm
Oh,
gonna say no.
I don't know.
There
I do
are
have
secure
mistletoe.
woodland
For the
But
record,
fairies.
I'm not
everybody.
giving it to you.
For the record, everybody, I was super excited about Identify until I realized that there's a 100 GP floor that I need to be. Okay, so like, just calm down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Steven, what were you saying? You said something and it got drowned out.
Yeah. So, can maybe we can do disguise self and like go up the stairs and try to save people, and then go from that higher vantage point and just go from there.
I'm gonna ask Halima.
Lord
Halima,
Malum, I think we should do.
it means to do pass without trace.
I do indeed.
All right, cool beans.
You're one weird demon. Cool beans.
or in Celeste's case, cool berries.
Yes. Or good berries.
berries.
In
Good
berries.
berries.
Laura's
That's
tur-
right.
in
That's
Laura's
right.
case.
Berries.
Great berries.
All right. So he casts Pass Without Trace, and the entire group, so long as you are within 30 feet of him, you have a +10 bonus to dexterity checks. To
Wait,
dexterity
oh.
stealth.
I was
check.
like, holy cow, just the dexterity? Sweet. No, okay.
Okay, well, if you guys want to go, I'm not going to risk myself.
I think I should cast disguise self and be a rat man,
Okay.
and we can kind of go as a small group up the stairs and
Go for
try
it.
to figure out like what's going on from up there where there's maybe less rat man. Falsify. So I become a rat man.
I will stay
Okay.
back.
One
Ratman's
second.
parents weren't murdered in an alley. They just abandoned him.
Alamath says that I will follow you. And he also casts Disguise Self Falsify and molds into a rat man.
Okay. So
So what's our objective?
let's aim
Out of
for-
character. What's our objective right now?
We're trying to get to where we're trying to get up here
Die.
to save the people.
Oh, okay.
So I want to go up this
So we're on a
up
stage
here
Okay.
to we're trying. Me and Halameth are going up these stairs to try to get to the people so we can save them.
Okay. I guess I will also disguise as a rat man. Falsify.
I'm gonna just walk
Did you
up
just say
onto
30
the
feet?
ceiling from there.
No, it's so long as people are within 30 feet of Halamath, they have Pass Without Trace bonus.
Yeah. So I'm gonna.
Oh,
take the
was
lead
that
first so
30?
way we're
Because it
not
reads
all-
like 80.
No, it's
That way we're
80
not all in
because
one
this
big group.
the tunnel is not necessarily 35 feet.
I
Yeah,
know. I'm,
this
I'm
tunnel-
sorry, I'm
yeah.
being a turd.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making
So
sure.
I'm gonna walk 20 feet in front of Lord Halamath,
Okay. Okay, so you'll be just in front of him.
Yeah, that way we're not all one.
Okay,
big
what
group.
Talash, Aurora, and Shoyas,
I'm
what
staying
were the
back.
three of you do? You're staying back.
I'm
Aurora,
staying
you
back. I'm
are
gonna have Sarul. I'm gonna summon Sarul again and have him stand watch right at the edge.
okay.
And
Aurora, what were you doing?
I am going to just kind of walk up the wall a bit
Inside
Yeah.
the tunnel or into the cavern?
in the tunnel.
Okay.
In the tunnel,
Secret tunnel.
All right.
basically.
Shoyas, where are you going? What are you doing?
I am going to this real quick. I'm going to look at one of the other people and I'd be like, did anybody learn mage armor real quick out of character?
yeah,
Yeah, I learned mage armor.
Alfred did.
I'm like, Alfred. I have a really good feeling about everything that's going to happen out there, but I would still like to be protected. Do you have like, I saw you looking at a spell that had to do with protecting yourself. Can you cast that over me real quick? And this is the part where you turn. This is the part where you turn me down because we don't have any cured leather.
No, he does.
No, he does.
He does.
Hallmath
No,
gave
Lord
him a
Halamath
piece.
gave him some.
Well, also, like, Halamath is a professor of protection spell.
Because you can cast mage armor on anyone, right?
As long
Yes.
as they're willing.
Yeah. So I actually, before we go, I'm going to cast it on myself. Actually, before I get too far ahead.
All right, now you have to keep track of your spell points, FYI.
Yeah.
Yeah,
forget
no,
to keep track of
I'm
those.
writing it down.
Okay.
Yeah, because the size stealth was 2 spell points. So
Yep.
I'm keeping, so I have, and now I use mage armor, so I have 10 points left. So I'm keeping track of it.
Cool.
So wait, hold on, remind me again. We have how many spell points because we're third level?
Third
14.
level, you have 14 spell points.
And then level 1 spells
Are
are
2 points, and level 2 spells are 3 points.
Yeah, if you go to the wizard campaign sheet, the Excel file, you can see all the information there.
right. I just needed that quick refresher.
Cool.
Yeah. I tell
I just had
Soyas, I'm afraid it would tire me out too much when you're not going in, like when you're not coming with us in in this disguise. I need to be really careful so I don't exhaust myself too much, so I'm useless in a
I
fight.
understand.
Wait, you said 16 points?
Yeah, 14 points.
14 points.
14. Okay, 14. And then, all right, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Shoyas, are you going forward or where are you doing?
Are you disguise selfing? Show yes.
I am going to wait at my location and I'm going to more or less prepare in the event that they need someone to cover the retreat. Or a retreat. I'm going to be the backup plan.
All right.
All right.
Me, Alfred, and Halamath are planning on going up and helping people, correct?
Yeah, we're going up the stairs to
All
try
right.
to save the people that are up there.
All right. Cool. Alfred, this was your idea. You go first.
Yeah.
Okay. So the three of you.
Yeah, so I just
All right. So the three of you walk out of the tunnel and
Yeah.
into the main cavern.
Stealthily and disguised.
All three of you go ahead and
Not
roll
stealthily.
stealth,
You guys should be walking normal.
and you get a +10.
nat 20.
Okay.
Woo!
I am
How
the
that?
most stealthy.
Halamath got a 26.
All right, Raman, don't lose us.
That is a 19.
You rolled a 19, or you?
I rolled a 19.
Okay, so you've got like a 30 or something. Yeah.
Yeah, because my
We got
stealth
insane.
was 4, so
We all got
that's
insane rolls.
23,
on our
and then
stealth.
plus 10, so 33.
All right.
I'll be back
So
in a bit.
you all seem to just meld into the crowd of rat men, bumping shoulders, getting their scent on you, and just you seem to just meld with the crowd. No one takes any notice of you, and you effortlessly move your way up to the second tier.
All right.
Okay. What do we see when we get there?
So as you get up here and you come around the corner, you see off to this side is what looks to be a dumping pit
What is
of
this
dead
thing, David?
bodies.
What is this thing? This thing.
As you step around the corner,
Rat
you
man.
see another rat man. This one, however, is holding a large wooden staff. This rat man has seems somewhat deformed. It's wearing arcane robes of black and gold, and it's got these goat horns growing out of its skull. It's got a large wooden staff that has a large purple crystal at the end of it, which from your brief exposure, you can only assume is a large chunk of demon stone. On 4 operating tables, you see blood and viscera just kind of scattered about, and there's one human that has been chained to a table and is being experimented on.
Can we tell if that human's alive?
Yes, you can, by the moaning and the awful sounds of pain that are coming from it.
All right, I'm gonna say, hey, let's look around the corner to make sure that he's alone, and if he's by himself, let's take him out and save that human. So that way we're doing this smart.
I think you're acting a little too hastily. You need to wait.
What? Wait for what?
We are in their home.
That man's in trouble.
Yes, and it's hard. But we can't act now.
I don't know how much she's convincing me, so I think we need to roll.
Persuasion.
Yeah, I don't know how
I
much. I'm
think
convinced,
we're going to just stop there for the night, and
Yeah,
we'll come
'cause
back
it's
in 2
10:50.
weeks.
No!
You can all blame Steven.
but I
We'll
don't
come
think
back
she
in
can-
2 weeks.
We have 10 more minutes.
All right, sure, okay. You've convinced me.
Okay.
Roll off.
All right, sweet. So persuasion.
Persuasion versus
19, baby.
Okay, all right. We'll be like that.
Yeah, just you both roll persuasion.
Oh, you're persuading each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 19 plus whatever my persuasion is.
Yeah, so figure that out and give us what your actual outcome is.
Oh, 23, baby.
Oh goodness.
Dang, yeah, +5 to charisma.
Plus 4.
No, you're right. We can go next week.
Nope, you pushed for it. Go ahead and roll, Remnant. What's your persuasion?
Yeah, that's a 17.
All right. So he seems to be convincing you a little bit, but as he starts to step forward, Halmath puts a hand on his shoulder and says, I think some caution may be advisable. We don't know what these creatures are capable of. I'm all for saving these people. But let's try and gather a little more information before
Not
we
if you kill
head
us.
on in.
All right, I believe Lord Halamath because I actually respect him. He didn't just murder.
Oh,
Ooh.
valid, but
Oh.
I do not respect Remnant's view on people when she just straight up murders somebody.
Hey, well, you freaking just straight up almost murdered a goblin. Well, no, you did. You did.
No,
Yeah,
he
it's a goblin.
died. He didn't murder the goblin.
Nah, he didn't die. He just got knocked out.
Oh, he got knocked out. He didn't murder the goblin.
No, I
fine.
didn't. Remember, there were
Yeah,
3
he
goblins.
did.
I nuked one.
Oh, that's right. You did nuke one, and then the other one nuked you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
No. Then the 3 of them all went Stab, stab, stab.
Yeah.
Right.
That's right.
What he said at Remnant. Not loudly. Go.
Okay. So, what do you do?
Proceed with caution, getting a better look around.
Yeah, I say let's just go around the corner and see what's there.
Around the corner over this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can kind of get a better view of the scene before we start doing anything.
Go ahead and roll another stealth check.
Don't let me down. We have a +10, right?
Yeah.
Wait, is it just him doing stealth check or all of
No,
us?
no, no, the three of you.
Okay. Hey, another 19, BB.
22.
All right. And Halamath got a 28. So you all,
These rules later when I need them.
yeah,
Oh.
later when you don't have a +10 to whatever you're rolling
Yeah.
for.
You know what I realized I should have done? I should have sent Cyril with them.
Oh, that would have been good.
Yeah, I should have sent Cyril with them.
All right. So you come around while the rat wizard is messing with the human, and his back is turned to you, and you sneak around the corner, and you see that up, kind of just staring blankly ahead, is the rat ogre guarding the cages of humanoids. You also have a nice overlook of down below, and this upper balcony seems to be fairly unoccupied. There's not much traffic coming and going around here. You are
Okay,
still somewhat hidden by the shadows, but you know that if you go out any further, you risk being seen by this rat ogre. The characters down below probably won't see you though.
Have we seen how the Ratman? We've seen how the Ratman interact with the ogres a little bit. Do they have like commands for them that we've noticed?
Go ahead and roll animal handling.
Is there like a specific handler rat?
I mean, the latest one just got eaten,
Yeah.
and so another one just got shoved into the assignment.
Okay.
Oh. Wish I was there.
So that animal handling. Ugh.
Yeah, go ahead and roll animal handling with disadvantage since these aren't real animals.
That's an 8 + 2, so that's a 10.
A 10. No, as best you can see, they're just kind of like yelling or squeaking really, and just kind of like poking at them and hitting them with whips and things. There
Okay.
doesn't seem to be a whole lot of order to what they're doing.
Makes sense. Well, you're gonna look at Halama. You want to try to move the ogre so we can get to the people?
Perhaps that. Yeah, I
Just-
think I can handle this one.
You at it? Oh.
Well, the problem is doing it without drawing attention, because I don't want to bring this nest down on us.
Yeah.
Do we have anything that can be quiet while we take care of it?
Well, I don't think you necessarily have to be quiet. I think you just have to look like you know what you're doing. I mean, just pretend you know what you're doing. You know, like I do every day. I don't, but I do it.
If you want, we can charge it.
That doesn't.
I'm
seems
not
really sketchy.
necessarily saying attack it. Is that what
I
you're
don't, because if we
Was that
attack
not
it,
what you're saying?
No, I'm saying move it as if you're like a Ratman handler, but also don't get eaten, but also, move it. Tell
because
it
the rat goat
it's
wizard
like a
thing,
guard dog.
I don't want it attacking us from behind while we attack the ogre.
Well, we're okay. Well, what? Okay. All right, Mr.
Wait, is
Alfred.
there a
Not
Ratman up
everything
here?
is about attacking. Sometimes you just gotta play past things.
Is there a Ratman up here?
No, there is no rat man up there. It's just the rat ogre
Okay.
guarding the gibbet cages.
You know what happens when you try to attack a guard dog? It guards and attacks. But if you pretend like you know what you're doing and you move it and you just act like you're a ratman doing their thing.
All right, you seem pretty confident, so I'll let you do
What
that
happened?
part as me and Or have
Those ones aren't loading,
enough more
Ricky.
past
Oh,
it. You
dang.
can get its attention and try to tame it or whatever it is you want to try to do with it. That's I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
But
All right,
if I'm
I think we are going to end here because now it
yeah,
is
let's end
midnight.
there.
It is midnight now.
Should have just waited 10
We're in a
should've
good
done
spot
the
to
10
just
minutes.
stop for the night.
Yeah.
Should've just
Dale, did you
let
have your
it go.
Bluetooth in? Were you able to hear any of that?
No, he
What?
didn't hear any
Me?
of it.
Yeah, I said, Dale, did you have your Bluetooth in? Were you able to hear any of that just happened?
I did not. What just
okay.
happened? I'm so
Nothing.
sorry.
It's all right. It's all right.
Nothing.
So they rolled
nothing
super crazy good on their stealth and just kind of went right up. They saw this rat wizard guy up here. He's got goat horns coming out of his head, and he's got a staff with a chunk of demon stone at the end of it. And he's operating on this man who's strapped to this table, and he's alive
Oh,
and conscious. The other operating tables are just covered in like blood and viscera. There's a rat ogre guarding these gibbet cages, and they have snuck past the rat wizard and are currently debating about what to do next. But we're going to end there for the night.
no.
Yep,
Okay,
it's
all
midnight.
right.
It's
Yep,
midnight
you're
my
right.
time,
It's midnight.
and yeah. All right, 2 weeks.
All right, 2 weeks.
I don't know if we're going to wait 2 weeks. I say we do next week.
No,
I can't make that work. I
we're
can't
doing the
make that work.
25th.
All right, back to 2 weeks.
Sorry.
Or sorry, not the 25th, the 18th.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this was a blast.
This was
I
awesome.
know.
And I'm so excited for next week because
Next week.
oh yes, next time.
Next time.
Yeah.
On
Next session.
Power Rangers.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, so the 18th.
That might be Salt and
18th.
Sage. But I think Salt and Sage is next week.
What is
Well,
is
let's
that a
hope so,
dance?
because otherwise you're gonna miss it.
Yeah.
What's more important, Steven? Dancing or the wizard
D&D.
campaign?
Don't make the man choose.
I'm really biased, David.
Towards
And-
D&D, I know. It's just-
And D&D
As
is
one should
only
be.
once every 2 weeks. So if you don't
I know
go,
that's the problem.
yeah, and you can go dancing every day.
No, Salt and Sage is only once a month.
Here, find
Oh.
out when Salt and Sage is, and then we can have a discussion.
Yeah, because I don't
Yes, you can go next month.
actually don't know when it is.
You can go next month. I mean, how often do you get a chance to play D&D with your friends?
every 2
Anyway.
weeks.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
And we're just getting to like the really juicy stuff too.
No, I don't
Exactly.
Oh,
It's the juicy stuff.
it's like it's so good.
Here, figure it out, because it's only gonna get better, man.
I
We
know.
have 2 nat 20s in the wings that are just waiting to come out.
All right, well, I'm gonna get going.
And we have a split party.
Yep.
All right,
Even
take care,
then.
guys. Have a good night.
All right.
night.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.